Thank you. Happy Thursday. Hello, everybody. Hello. Yellow. Come on in here. I'm about to mic up. Yeah, so it looks cloudy. Hold on. I need to clean my Happy Thursday. Come on in, girl. Girl and fellas. We got a lot to talk about, okay? We got a lot. It's gonna be a long live. And I gotta cut up some vegetables, fruit in a minute. Hello, Red Fox. Hello, happy Thursday. Get in here. Come on in. Have a seat. Virgo view, okay? Virgo views. You know all my lives are Virgo views. What's going on, FH? Hello, happy Thursday. Let me mic up real quick, y'all. Let me mic up real quick. Talking about Diddy. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Mic check, mic check. Happy Thursday. Hello. All right, we're doing Virgo views today. In case you didn't know, you are on Miss Godiva Empress's page. Me being Godiva Empress. Hello there. Hello. I don't know how long this live is going to be. However long you can stay. It's going to be a little lengthy. I'm not even going to try to read all the comments, all my mods, my moderators. Come on in. All right. It's going to be a little controversial, which is what is new. All right. Let's start off with saying happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers. I hope you enjoyed your Mother's Day. I was off. All right. I have to find my iPad though, really quickly. Hold on. My son said he knew where the iPad is. I'm coming back, you guys. Give me a second. Is that charged up, son? You sure? It's hot in your room. Ain't it toasty? Okay. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday, everybody. Y'all are not about to get on me about where your glasses at, because I don't know. All right? I don't know. What's going on, Jared? Hello. Hey, Jared. Hey, Seekers. Hey, FH. Did Jeanette come in here? Because y'all know I can't see. Jeanette is probably going to be thrown off a little bit. Did y'all get my notification about me going live? So just tell me if y'all got the notification that I was going live. Happy Thursday. So hit the like button, hit the M F and like button. We will not curse on this live. I say that every live, I know, but I have faith in myself and I'm challenging myself that this will be the live I do not cuss, okay? All right, so we're going to talk about the DIDDY trial starting this week. Lots to unpack there. Men versus women, how men don't really like women, okay? A lot of them, not all, okay? We're going to talk about Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. We're going to talk about DDG and Haley. What else? It was something else. We're going to talk about the statue in Times Square. All right. So let me write these things down because I did not have a chance to do that. And I just need to see where we're going down. I rehearsed this because in order for me to not cuss as much, it's going to require a little rehearsal. All right. So just to let you know, we're going to see how effective that was in just a moment. All right. So we said we're going to talk about the statue in New York, Times Square, the black lady. We said we're going to talk about Diddy's trial. Okay. We said we're going to talk about DDG and Bailey. We're going to talk about Megan and TORY and Kelsey. Okay. And did I miss anything? Because it's been a lot. And okay. I said happy. I feel like it's one more thing. Oh, men not liking women for real. Okay. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. So, these are the things we're going to be talking about. I do not have glasses. I seem to have Uh, I don't even think, honestly, I didn't misplace them. So this is your Virgo view, okay? If y'all will see on my channel, it's dedicated to Virgos, and this is just another section. All my lives are just Virgo views, okay? I'm a Virgo 918, and I will be sharing this. I go live every Sunday at 7, but today we're doing a little bonus because it's a lot of SHIT going on. Let's do this. Y'all ready to talk? Okay. Woo child. And to make sure I was on my shiz not eat, I made sure I didn't drink today. No drinking. No drinking because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I look back at a couple lives and sometimes people get a little offended. Well, you're in luck. Today I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm not. I might. I ain't even gonna hold you because it don't matter. Y'all know I could be sober or not. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. I'm just turning. Let me log into my thing and then we're gonna talk about we're gonna nice and easy. We're gonna start easy. We're gonna talk about that black woman statue in Times Square. Okay. Let me take a look at myself. Let me log into my stuff. Okay. Let me log into Godiva Empress. It is very toasty in here. I don't want to say how I believe my Duke Energy, they suck. And my apartment should be efficient because it's not an older apartment, but the way my air is pulling is not okay. All right, we lowered it down. And here we go. Okay. All right, y'all. So first we're going to talk about the statue in Times Square. If y'all are not aware of the statue that is in New York City, which is in America, some of y'all don't watch, from everybody's not from America. So there's a statue of a black woman. I don't post things on here. Maybe eventually I will. Right now I don't share screens to show y'all that. Y'all can Google it. The black woman statue in New York. Okay. Yes, I got it. Say hey. Hey, Peyton. I'm gonna say hey to a couple of people. It's hard, y'all, because I can't. I wonder, can I? They know I should be able to make this thing larger. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? What about the people who lose their glasses? Okay, anyway. Hello, Kendall. Hello, Thomas. Thomas, FH, it's a whole lot going on. I had to detach from the news, child. Y'all heard FH? It's so much going on. You got to detach. I'm gonna tell y'all who I had to detach from. That's where I came up with this men not liking women for real. Okay, because there's a lot of people. Y'all know how. Now y'all know how I am. Okay, on that Facebook, they get on my nerves. I said I don't want to call nobody stupid, but some of y'all be stupid, and it's triggering. I said that, and I meant it. Okay, moving on. Um, Dude, her hands are fine. What's wrong with my hands? What's wrong with them? Okay. So anyway, like I said, men don't like women for real. He's one of them. UBITCHU. All right. Anyway, that I got people in my life that love me for real, y'all. Y'all don't. That does not hurt my feelings. But thank you for addressing the little dumb piece of shit. All right. So there's a statue of a black woman in Times Square, and she represents. Now, I did not do the research to see what the artist or the architect, I don't know what the meaning was behind it, but I'm going to tell you what I got from it. Okay. So, looking at the statue, I immediately, now this was when I first saw it, because some people had mixed reviews and it's like I'm unsure of it. Well, let me tell you how I felt about the statue. I saw it immediately and it represented to me the everyday black woman. I don't have to be the statue size. I don't have to wear what the statue wears. What I saw is the statue representing just black woman, a black woman who's strong. It to me now. Mind you, I've not looked it up. I don't know what was behind the architect artist. Not even sure. But this is me coming to y'all real quick. Okay. To me, it represented strength. It represented my mama. Okay. On the inside, it represented me. That's the I'm tired of your BS. and I beat your ass. Okay? Tired. First of all, I'm tired of the government. Okay? I'm tired of the men versus women. I'm tired of the podcast talking about 50-50. I'm tired of the communist country we live in. I'm tired of not communist, capitalistic. Capitalism. Tired of capitalism. I'm tired of um us having to work so far to be ahead as a black person, a black woman. I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired, but I'm strong. That when I say that's what I saw in that statue with that statue, that's what I saw. Now, for the people getting offended, and I do have some people on TikTok that I follow. I have not gone to see their initial like statements, but I've heard a couple things that surprised me because your mama look like that though. And if your mama don't, your auntie. But you're offended? It just to me represented strong black woman. Every day I got a little meat on my bones because God knows I do. You can never make me feel bad about it. I got a little meat. I don't have as much meat, but it's do you get what I'm saying? How did y'all feel about the statue in New York City, that black woman statue? Did you feel it was offensive, FH? Jeanette, I Seekers, did you see it? If not, Google it. Did y'all feel offended by the average woman? To me, because that would have been my title. I don't even know what the title of it is. That's how I felt about it. And I think to get offended, we'll see. I wasn't. And I'm a black woman. She didn't have on a bonnet. She didn't have on slippers. Somebody told me something. I was offended by her shoes. Well, just got off work, honey. That's what I'm tired. Okay. I did my job and I still got kids to go and tend to. I'm a mom of two. I know what that looks like. She definitely got some kids somewhere. How did y'all feel? How did y'all feel about that statue? Let's see. Let's see. Accessibility settings. You're so beautiful. Thank you. It's to get your shit together before I do it for you. Okay? Come on, Jacqueline. Get your ass together before I do it for you. Before we go in this store, you better not touch nothing. Okay? Did you take out the chicken so it could thaw out and I can cook dinner when I get home? It's given. I know you not outside without your play clothes on. Do we have any black moms out here? Do we have anybody with black moms and aunties in here? Y'all don't see that? Y'all don't see that? She said, and praise God, she was giving her all, and still standing strong. That statue was still there. Did you see a tear in her eye? Nope, because she had probably did that behind closed doors. Because she's still taking care of that household. Okay. You saw them shoulders. Did you see the shoulders of the statue? Was it like this? Huh? Did she look bashful and shot? No, baby. Them hands was what on that hip? Look you dead in your face. I ain't got to smile because it ain't nothing to smile about right now. She could have looked better. We see better all the time. You see what prim gets you? And extraness and over the top, them celebrities, look how they turning out. But that's what y'all used to seeing, right? She should have had a BBL. Huh? She should have had a BBL. Maybe she should have had on a wig. She should have had, well, actually, she did have weave in the hair. Just braids. Take it back to the roots a little bit. That would have looked a little bit normal. Y'all have gotten so used to seeing all this fake SHIT that when you see real, it makes you uncomfortable. Are you comfortable? Are you okay? But that's why a lot of y'all got self-esteem issues now, because a lot of y'all look just like her. Talking about it. One girl was her size. I bet they could have got something a little leaner. But Have you seen yourself? What? Uh-oh. Excuse. What? She look like she eat some collards and some potatoes and pinto beans, baby, and a little bit of cornbread. Don't get beside yourself. The girl commenting, she about 3 sizes of the statue, talking about something they could have put her. Girl, you can't even wear heels without them leaning to the left. Which means in your family there's some biggins. And it's okay. Like I'm saying, she represented the average black woman, in my opinion. Um they said people are mad, yeah, about usually, yeah, they said that a lot of people are upset about the statue. They said it's a bad representation. They said that you could have had her slimmer. They said you could have had her with longer hair. They said you could have put her on better clothes. Meanwhile, they be, and we just getting started on how MFers get on my nerves so bad. Okay, bear with me. We are we just getting warmed up. Where my water at? Because I was gonna say hold my beer. Um, let's see. What did my doctor say? Well nourished. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Well nourished. Okay. The critics are saying it's glorifying obesity. Critics can go cry in the corner. Okay, so the critics are saying that statue in New York City. We're gonna move on, but we starting easy. Okay, the critics are saying that black woman statue in New York is encouraging obesity. Now we know I have to tread lightly on this, right? Because I don't want to talk about y'all family members. I really don't. There's mm, mm. So there's a lot of prior to this, there's a lot of skinny statues. Is that encouraging or making y'all be skinny or since since when y'all gonna really act like these statues are influencing your diet choices? What? Since when y'all look to a statue to make life decisions? Hmm. So the other Caucasian statues, are they encouraging me to bleach my skin to be white? Are they encouraging me? Well, actually, you know what? Maybe. And that you know what? That could be a thing. These other statues got y'all confused. And that's why a lot of y'all having that nose surgery because y'all don't want y'all round nose. Y'all want it to be pointy. A lot of y'all are bleaching y'all skin because y'all don't want this good chocolate melanin. Okay. A lot of y'all ain't happy with y'all natural hair because y'all got to have wigs. Now, y'all see my wig is on. But if you just go in that community tab and look at my last picture, I also love my natural hair. She just don't act right on a daily basis. We love natural everything over here. Okay? We do. I ain't been under no knife or nothing like that. But this is because, and this is, y'all want to talk about, this is why a lot of y'all hate yourselves and don't even know it. Get to the root. Get to the root. As my grandma used to say, to the root of the problem. She could have, you don't, okay. Talk about something that's encouraging obesity. But, whoo, and you ain't, okay. All right. Because y'all know I don't do well on this topic. So I'm gonna refrain for right now because there's too much other SHIT I gotta talk about. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Can go sit in the corner. Yeah. The Times Square public art display approved every bit they did. I understand what they mean though. I do think obesity is already normalized enough in the community. I do grocery bills influence my correct, Jacqueline. Don't start. I'm not gonna start. And I playing devil's advocate. Like FH says she does see, how it can encourage obesity. I devil's advocate. That's a hard stretch for me. And y'all know I'm the person who can't stand. Y'all know how I feel about laziness and just now. If you have some type of thyroid issue or whatever, I get it completely, completely. Because people hate when I talk about this. Hate when I talk about it. But if you a lot of people are obese due to lack of discipline, and that's a fact. Um, so is it actually encouraging? I don't feel like it encourages it, in my opinion, but it's gonna be all about perspective, FH. Because when I see that, I'm not her size, but again, I'm not offended by it because majority of Americans are that size. Whether they put her there, or whether they put somebody my size, or somebody the size of Glorilla, MF is still gonna be fat. So I don't think that's gonna determine if anybody's gonna lose weight or not. And I mean, they said it's a temporary statue anyway. And if it's to wake people up, hey, wake them up, shake them up, because y'all know I'm the person that believes that sometimes you got to give tough love for people to get anything and understand anything and make a change. I know this for a fact. I do it with friends. I've done it with my kids because it's you can sugarcoat all you want to. Sometimes you got to see yourself. You know how sometimes you got to see yourself in a picture and be like, what the F? I know I'm not that big. You got me effed up. Who is that? Who the heck? Who is that? There's been plenty of times you've seen yourself in a picture and you're like, absolutely not. It's a wake up call though. And this happened to me. Have I done that? Yes. I've done it. And be like, oh no. I've looked at lives. I've told y'all this. I've looked at some of my lives and be like, who's big ASS is the guy? It's back there, ain't it? I ain't got it's my what is kind of why what's going on? So sometimes you got to make a change. You see, I got to hope we're supposed to be cutting up fruit in a minute too. I'm gonna get my little fruits out. Okay, but anyway, so to wrap that up, let me see if y'all said anything else to wrap that up. Just like they got rid of the Black Mama when Orange came. Yeah, they did get rid of the BLM, Black Lives Matter wording in the street, but that's I don't have time to talk about that either. That's gonna be on another live. Oh, excuse me, too much. Next, Diddy's trial has started this week. Okay, Diddy's trial has started this week, and oh my goodness, the crazy thing is, people are really surprised at how gross and how demonic and evil of a person he is. And when they say eyes are the key to a soul, I don't know why y'all are not. And then it's because maybe I'm tapping into spiritualism. But if you look at his eyes are very dark. I don't care how he smiles. You can look in his eyes and see that there's a darkness to him, almost like there's an emptiness type of thing. So none of this surprised me. So it started this week. Okay. I've been following a couple people. Armand Wiggins is doing a very good job with daily updates, and so is Tisa Tales. Those are my two. Those are my go-tos right there. And then I also like Jesse Wu as well. Those they there. Well, Jesse's not there, but Armand and Tisa, they're on site. Okay, so I like them. So check them out. But anyway, entertaining, and I like pleasing on the eyes, both of them. So yeah. Anyway, so a lot has came out. There's first of all, what he's on trial for, SAD, not DV, SA racketeering, trafficking, S trafficking, and all these other things. First of all, they haven't really gotten to that part yet. So a lot of this prosecution, defense, or whatever, there, Cassie was on the stand, a security guard was on the stand, an escort, a male escort was on the stand. All these people were on the stand, right? And I mean, the testifies, but they're not really, they haven't gotten to the meat and potatoes, in my opinion, of what his charges are for. So a lot of people are like, oh, it sounds bad. It's just he's gonna get off. He's gonna get off. Right now, in my eyes, if I'm being non-biased, it is 50-50. Okay, in this moment, the prosecution, they're having their days. The defense, they're having their days. Some, whatever. Once they start getting into the videos that are associated with the actual charges and not just DV and all that, then y'all talk to me and we gonna see what we're working with. Right now it's too premature. Everybody's like, oh, and I think. Don't tell me what you think. Just let's ride this out. We only on day 4. So the trial is juicy. Okay. Now, y'all know I say these things to kind of take the lessons from these dumb decisions made by whomever, celebrity, local people, common folk. We're here for the lesson. Woo, baby. Um, where do I start? Let's see if y'all want to tell me where to start. I think the representation of it can be if we're gonna teach them, but you. Oh, okay. She's talking about the statue. Okay. They're empty. I have a great name, but I need to drink some. Okay. Okay. So with the trial and everything, this is what I will say, and it's gonna take me into my next segue. Like, of course, this is absolutely disturbing. He is coming across, and in my eyes, satanic, very demonic. Not a good look, right? At all. Cassie has talked about different things. Y'all can look at it. I'm not gonna tell about in detail how he liked her to. He would watch her, have make whoopee with other people, and those other people would sometimes have to cream inside or on her tummy, and they would take the cream, and he liked it rubbed on his chest body parts, his nipples. Okay, that's okay. Other things, he beat her ass, so black eyes. He forced her to do things. She did agree to having somebody tinkle. Well, it wasn't tinkle, they were streaming. She wanted a tinkle in her mouth of urine, but instead they were streaming and about choked her. Anyway, a lot going on. Very, very toxic to agree with it. Now, like I said, I don't know if he's gonna be on or off. I don't know if he's gonna get off. I don't know. I know he has a team of lawyers second to none. We might have an OJ Simpson case here. We might. Okay. And then we can have where the prosecution comes in hard, and this evidence is undeniable and it shut everybody's mouth and we can't do nothing about it. Okay. They did offer him a plea deal. So if he offered a plea deal, then it's got to be pretty bad. They're like, hey, you can take this money and keep it moving because, hey, bro, I don't know if this is what you want. Nevertheless, he said, I got this. Carry on. What I have a problem with on the medias of the social is the responses to this. Ooh, y'all know I'm about to get in y'all tails. Ooh, and I ain't cussed yet. Let's keep it that way, right? Okay. So there are so many men, and I made a post on Facebook about this, saying the question is, was Cassie a freak or was she a victim? What? Two things can be true at the same time, correct? But to joke about that is kind of it's not empathetic at all. Is what is the word I'm looking for? It's timing is bad. Insensitive is what I'm looking for. Very insensitive. Now, she did agree to some things, correct? Some things she did initiate, correct? So, yes, she was with the freak S. Okay, yes. Some of them freak out some of the things she liked. It became a problem when you were doing stuff that she didn't want you to do anymore. That was the problem. Nobody is saying being a freak is a problem. I'm a freak. Now, ain't that, I'm not, I don't do feces. I don't do urine. Okay. That's absolutely not. That's her thing. I don't judge. If that's a fetish, they like, okay, cool. But why are we talking about what her preferences is and what her, that ain't even what the case is about. We talking about her getting her AB. She never said she wanted that. Okay. Clearly she was in DV. So for the insensitive MFers who just think it's like it's not fun. It's nothing funny about that. Choose your words wisely. I told one person that he was just stupid AF, and I didn't say AF. Again, I'm doing good with not cursing. And you need to use a little bit more wisdom when you're talking on social media platforms. Because if it was your mother, if it was your sister, if it was your cousin, your girlfriend, your wife, it'd be a whole different story. But a lot of y'all MFers don't really feel nothing until it's you. So be careful. Okay? Carmen don't have a sense of humor, but she will come and bite your ass hard. Hard. Take a chunk out your cheek. So be careful. Be careful with that. The videos is more than enough proof. No 95. Oh, great. Here we go again. So my thing is this, and Justin, you know you on my channel, okay? And I'm not trying to curse, but you can't be deleted. Either you can stay in here, act like you got some sense, cause I don't need you. If you gonna be on some BS, like I don't know if you being funny, but I'm already a little tight. Don't do it. Mine's if he get out of control, just let him go, or he can excuse himself, whatever. So my thing is this: I just feel like, and it leads me to the next thing that, and it's women too. It's women too. I'm the type of person, and I told y'all this before. If I'm going through something, I just so happen to go with the victim until I learn the details of it. Okay. I'm a person that's gonna be like, okay, dang, that's crazy. And I'm gonna be, now if stuff starts coming out and then I have to negate my whole hypothesis or my thought process, I will do that. But for the most part, I'm going with the victim. Not to, and not bashing the other person, but that's just who I'm aside with the most. Not saying that one is right over the other. So in the Cassie situation, it is a lot of women out here, a lot of men out here who think that abuse is okay. Talk about she got what she deserved. I cussed the ugly Lord. It just don't hit. I want to curse so bad, but I cussed so many people out today because they think it's okay for abuse in this patriarchy. We talked about this before. World. She got what she deserved. She started it. She da 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 da. And listen, y'all, listen. Be careful with your words, okay? Because you could be saying spells to your own self. Because it can come back on. I pray you get what you deserve for saying the wrong thing. Let somebody tag your a-hole. Let somebody stuff your mouth. I pray you get you. I pray you get what you deserve. How about that? Okay. Watch them words. Universe is listening. Okay. So I will say, I'm not sure if, was she abused? Yes, she was abused. Was she into different kinky things and freak thing? Yes. But the matter at hand is who's right, who's wrong, who's gonna win, who's gonna come out on top. We don't know that yet. Okay. Again, literally, y'all, we are on day 4. And a lot of y'all like, he's gonna get off, he's gonna blah blah blah. We just getting started. So hold off on making your assumptions, and you could do that. You know what I'm saying? You can make all the assumptions that you want to. I'm just saying, do not come on social media acting as if what your opinion is fact. What your opinion is law. That's all that I ask. That's it. That's all. Okay. Babyface. No one needs to be abused or beat on. That's totally inhumane. And I agree with this. I agree with this. Nobody deserves that. And I put a post. I just don't know when it became so normal for DV in relationships. And it's like acceptable. A lot of people seeing it as like, it is 2025. Y'all know how many DV survivors have come out and spoken and given their truth on platforms, on TV shows. They've made movies out of this, and it's still somebody thinking it's okay? How do you want, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And 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 I don't And Cassie was young. I'm not even talking about the age thing. I already talked about the age thing with Shannon Sharp and um, Snow Bunny. Okay, Angel Soft Tissue, whatever. I already talked about the age thing. I'm not even going with the age thing because that within itself is creepy. And where is your mother? Where is your family? But then again, like I told, who was I telling? That everybody wasn't raised the same, and sometimes their parents be effed up too. Y'all got to take that in consideration. Everybody wasn't raised like you were. Some was raised worse, some was raised better. And apparently, in some areas, it seems to be I was raised a little better when it comes to just having a foundation and being taught self-love and teaching my, like, I was taught that I am like creme de la creme. My mama didn't play that at all. From a like creme de, girl, you a queen. I've been hearing that since a child. And you think I'm gonna let somebody hit on me when I was raised on a daily basis to know that I'm the shit? What? You will get your, and then this is my thing, y'all. Okay. For the people who were in domestic violence or whatever and got out, I told y'all very good. For the people who are not, get you a plan, get your own shit, and then get out. Okay. I will keep saying that from the rooftops. I've never experienced it, and I don't want that for anyone. And the way that I haven't experienced that, because I'm not going to say, because I know some of mine were DVs. So I've heard after I broke up with them. But the way I don't experience it is I can see a half of a red flag. If you get mad and raise your voice too much when we get upset, I'm planning my exit. Yep. And that's how sometimes I don't know about the past, but I mean, y'all, women, we have intuition. We have intuition. Now, mind you, she was young. Some of us are too old to be going through this stuff. Intuition is your best friend. It's a freaking gift. And y'all downplay that. You see signs. Okay? You see signs. But some of us are so desperate for a doggone relationship. We getting too old. We just got to settle with stuff. Or some of us just want to be loved so bad. Your desire to love yourself has to be greater than to be loved by someone else. Period. Has to. Has to. And I need y'all to get the lesson, because there's always lessons in everything. I'm like, girl. And I mean, I'm still, Team Cassie. I'm on her side with this. But you did have opportunities. But we're going to talk about this question. If you don't have no support system, if you don't have no plan, if you don't have anything on your own, it's hard AF to leave when you messing with somebody where your whole life is in their hands. You don't have no place of your own. They run your career. And they wonder why so many women now is like, why we want to have our own stuff. Why we don't want to just always be submissive. It has to be a balance. You submissive, I'm submissive too. Like 50-50 with that. Because you don't want to end up in stuff like that. You don't want somebody to own you. Your piece of property. The way he treated her is a hole. You're just a big hole. HOLE. Like dumping stuff in it. Excuse me? And I'm gonna let you sleep every night. We in the same house, and you let him wake up. What is going on? I have the power at night to do something to you when you close your eyes, but I'm gonna excuse me. But in her situation, it's different. Some of y'all not with high profiles. Some of y'all with people that's broke and ain't got nothing, and you can easily And I'm again, I haven't gone through it. I'm not saying it's easy. But I'm saying get a plan. Get a plan. It's either you gonna die or they like. I want to live. You hit me in the wrong place. I like life. You hit me I'm trying to live. You hit me in the wrong place. I'm out of here. I'm unconscious. I can't even take care of my kid because I'm playing with what? I got kids. I'm a parent. Even if I wasn't. I don't got my shirt on. But I love me though. Anyway, I will say it's just weird. Like I said, how DV is just this big thing now. And I don't want to ever experience that. I just don't. Okay, let me see. Wait a minute. stumbled into here. No one should just. Diddy was paying them. They justify it by saying it's love, mom manipulation. Why do you think domestic was normalized this day and age? Good question, babyface. That's what most people don't leave domestic violence situations because they have no money and nowhere to go. Come on now, babyface. So babyface asked a good question. Why do you think domestic violence is such a big thing now? This is my opinion. This is my opinion, and y'all can answer it as well. My opinion of why it's seen as such, it's a couple reasons. In my opinion, one, the people around them, they do it and they think it's okay. They've seen mom and dad go through it and stay together. They've seen their best friends and their man do it and they stay together. Two, they were raised without love and they spend the rest of their life looking for it. And because they want love so bad, the thing that gives them attention and buys them things, they attach to it. They do not know what love looks like. And that is my main reason. They do not know what love looks like. They do not know what love looks like. They've had no example of healthy love. They've had no example of healthy love. And they tolerate everything. And then the last reason is for my older people, they're desperate. They don't want to die alone. Because society said, you better not die alone. So they get with a man who's treating them any kind of way. But you know what? That man treating them any kind of way, but they got a man, a little piece, some fragments. That's better than nothing to them. Because they can brag and say, oh, but my man, my man. But your part you're leaving out is your man is beating your ASS. So people think and associate, oh, he touching me with care. He's telling me I don't need to wear that. And he beat my ASS because I put it on. He's trying to show me he cares. Your sense of love is warped. Like I told them on Facebook, I don't care if you saw your mama do it. Your mama could have been beating your daddy. That still ain't okay. Because women shouldn't be beating men either. And I told y'all that. You might see your daddy beat your aunts A, your mama's A. People, you've seen it and you think it's okay. And you see it as a form of love. When it's actually a form of manipulation and control and a little bit of hate. Can you love somebody and hit them? In my opinion, hell no. Not me. And I mean that. I don't care. I've had 7 relationships. That number keeps changing. It's 7 or 8. Don't mind your business, okay? Somewhere in there. And in those, I've never been hit, jacked up. None of that. Have there been some that I think have it? Yes. And guess what I did? Mental note to self. He what? Did he just punch that wall like that? Oh, okay. I'm gonna play it cool. We're gonna have a nice little evening. Exit plan. Well, after this date. I'm gonna talk to him on the phone a couple times. I gotta ease away. My lease almost up. So if my lease almost up, I might have to move. You gotta listen, if you gotta get drastic. Do something. Do something. There are signs. Use your intuition. There are signs. Other signs of domestic violence, or he might be a verbal abuse. Listen how he talks to you. And I had one who talked to his mama weird. Oh no. That same one who was punching stuff. And his volume got too loud when he talked to his mama, and then you talk to, if you talk, y'all gonna be with somebody who talk weird as hell to their mama? It's a red flag. I don't care how much money that man had. I don't care how good his DICK was. I'm out of there. Because guess who I love? Whoop, whoop, whoop. I see, because if you up here, can you text my daughter and tell her I'm on live? But I love me more and will always put myself first. And a lot of y'all think that's selfish. You need to unlearn that, because it's not. At the end of the day, if you had to choose him over you, who you choosing? Because I can't tell. A lot of y'all are putting men and women before you. Why? If it's a competition between you living or them, who gonna go? Goodbye, sir. If I had to, like, and maybe it's because I'm mama bear, like mama mode. If I had, that's like, and first of all, nobody raises their voice to, like, we've had, I've had disagreements with men, but I'm a conversationalist, just like I talk to y'all. I've had disagreements. I'm not throwing and doing none of that because before I get that upset, I'm leaving, just like y'all should do. Women, you get so upset, da 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 da, you bop, 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 you feel like you got to hit. Take your ass on and leave. Because if you start hitting the man, like I tell my son, you're not supposed to hit girls, but what you're not going to do is let somebody beat up on you. Keep your hands to yourself. How many times I got to tell y'all this? Anyway, y'all know I don't know, and you would think I've been through DV. The way I'm an advocate for this, and I have to talk about this all the time. I just don't understand. I want women to know you deserve better and you can get better. Even if better is being by yourself, looking great as hell as myself, single. Are you listening? Okay. God, it's okay. Love on yourself. But see, this is the difference between me and some of y'all. I actually genuinely love myself and I live life accordingly. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody except right here. I live this inside and out. My goal is how can I make myself better? How can I love on Monique a little bit better? It ain't with attaching myself to nobody who's throwing money. And that's another thing. Y'all get so money hungry, which I do. Let's not get it twisted. I like men with money. I do. But if it comes at an expense of getting my ass beat, you can have it. And I'll go live in a shelter. You know what these gold diggers put up with? Like, and I'm not even saying Cassie was necessarily a gold digger. Was the money helping? We not gonna pretend like that money wasn't a little shiny, a little razzle dazzle. We're not gonna pretend. Remember, he owned her anyway. So anyway, I'm still on Cassie's side because I'm a girly girl, and I think Diddy is beyond disgusting. And again, I'm ready for his downfall. All right, that rant is over. I guess women, please love yourselves, okay? And does the messenger matter? It does. I posted this the other day. I'm a messenger you can trust when I say love yourself, and I mean it and I live it. Ain't no, well, behind the scenes, I heard in 2020, behind the scenes, I heard in high school, and you ain't heard nothing about Monique getting nobody touching her. Now you gonna hear about some of them saying they was a little scared of me. Yeah. Because I make it very clear just how much I love myself. Very clear. Just how much of a circle I have. Very clear. Just how my kids, they don't play that SHID. I mean, very clear. Not once, not twice. You might hear it once a week. Because you going to know something ain't quite right. If you going to think a couple times before you ever, and never say never that it couldn't. But they going to think. They gonna think if they ever wanted to. I'm sure somebody might would have wanted to. I ain't never been calling out my name to my face. Now behind my back, yeah, I done heard, there's a level of respect over here that they don't play about. I want you to get that same thing. But you know where it starts with self-love, and y'all know that's my passion, right? Y'all know that's what I could talk to till I'm blue in the face. Self-love. Whether I have my wig on, whether I have fake lashes or my real lashes, whether I have my natural hair, whether I have a t-shirt on, whether I have the girl, it don't matter. I'm still the SHIT. And I know it. And you either gonna treat me like it or you gonna move your ass to the side, homie. Period, point blank. Because with or without you, life gonna keep going on and it's gonna be grand. All right. Okay. Now, I'm gonna look at the comments before we go to DDG and Haley. Who is that? Y'all don't got my glasses, so I'm squinting. Don't mind me. Hey, Jesse. Hello, Jesse. Look at it. Thank you. Those are great examples of why it's normalized. Why do you think, Babyface? Do y'all have any additional? I would love to know any additional comments of why do you think DV and abuse in relationships are normalized? Please share while I read these comments. Please share. Thank you. Babyface, if you treat your mother like that. But people, sorry, that was my daughter. I had to message her. But we're not normalizing. We're not normalizing DV. Okay. I do have an email address. If y'all have questions, like I don't know why this keeps coming up. I guess because, like I said, the messenger does matter. I don't know if you would rather hear from somebody who's gone through it and got out of it, or somebody who just has knows that she may have had partners in it and avoided it. I don't know which one is more valid to y'all. But MSGODIVAEMPRESS at gmail.com. So that's Miss Godiva Empress at gmail.com. Hey, if you need support or just some type of help me plan out how to leave or something, I'm here. Y'all better get it while it's free, because once I get this life coaching stuff down pat, I'm gonna be charging. But yes, if y'all need to, because I've not. Okay, I'm a source that can tell you how to not the flags. You get to, girl. He said such and such and so. He said, go and tell me, and I'm girl go. It was, and I do get this on Facebook. I've had girls be like, girl, I got this date with such and so, da da da. And I'm like, okay, does he blah 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 blah? And she was like, nah. I'm like, no. Because sometimes you need another opinion. And one thing I can tell, if somebody is into you, if somebody is really loving you for you, or if somebody's using you, this is this intuition and just common sense at older age. I'm 44. I've listen, and managed to still be, vivacious and learn from my mistakes and be optimistic. Very grateful for everything. I wouldn't be this girl if I didn't go through this. I wouldn't be this fabulous if I didn't. I did all of this for y'all. I took the brunt of some stuff for y'all. Not no hits though. Now I've been through some situations, but I did it for y'all. So I'm here to help. Let's see, because people low key like that S. Yes, Moody. Hey, that vintage kid. Oh, did it? My daughter is a reseller. It's so congratulations. Great, look at you. Congratulations. Babyface said low self-esteem and they don't know how they should be treated based on how they've grown up. Also, like you have mentioned, it's sold for, ooh, got it for $3. She got a vintage jacket for $3. And it's sold for $130. Congratulations. Everybody say congratulations. That's her bigger purchase. Her biggest purchase this month. Good job. No, I'm so proud of my daughter. She goes live too. She sells her items and things. Yeah, if I don't, she's on Depop, I believe. Allie's Archives is what she does. She has all sizes. Okay, 1X, 2X, great pieces, vintage, at very low, $10 and below for most things. So if it's fancy, it's a little more. But check her out, Allie's ALLY Archive, ARCHIVES. They said congratulations. She said thank you. Javelle said she sold the jacket. So yes, ladies. Now I told y'all can email me if y'all need me. Y'all need Big Sis and Auntie Mo to talk to or whatever. That's what I'm here for. Like I said, get it while it's free. Now the next thing we're going to talk about, because it rolls in, this DDG and Haley situation. Now let me tell y'all something about this case, okay? Because I can't talk about one without the other. So DDG, Haley Bailey, they used to be a couple. DDG is a streamer, popular streamer. Haley Bailey is the Little Mermaid, the Disney princess. She was in a duo with her sister, Chloe Bailey. Chloe Bailey mainly did like the R&B, sexy, whatever. They're both managed, I think, by Roc Nation. Roc Nation is owned by Jay-Z. And Beyonce, I believe they are together on that. I know Jay-Z for sure. But simultaneously, maybe a day before, all this about to go, it's gonna go real quick. Um, Wait, we're gonna back up. So that's DDG and Haley Bailey, okay? They were a couple, they had a baby together. He's a streamer, she's the good girl, he's the bad guy type of thing. She looks like, oh, she's an Aries though. Don't let her fool you. And then I don't know what DDG sign is. I'm not sure what his astrology sign is. Okay, so also at the same time, Tory Lanez got stabbed 14 times in jail. Tory Lanez was an R&B singer as well. He is in jail because he was accused of shooting Megan the Stallion in the foot. But yesterday or today, I believe it was yesterday, so much going on, it's hard to keep up with. He was stabbed 14 times, was hospitalized, and he survived, but somebody definitely wanted him out. In the same news, because I'm going to tie all this in together, today, I believe, came out that breaking news. Well, Tory is in jail, but he might have been not diagnosed, not misaccused. Anyway, they're saying that he didn't shoot Megan. So the bodyguard to Kelsey, I believe, because this is so much. The bodyguard to Kelsey, all this, I don't know what's alleged, what's not. We'll say everything's alleged, but I'm telling you what I've heard. Cause I don't have no money, so y'all can't sue me, okay? But I need to get in the practice of this, so when I do make money, that y'all can leave me the F alone. All right, so alleged. But anyway, this is what happened. So the bodyguard says that Kelsey actually shot Meg the Stallion in the foot. How does this all tie in? First of all, it's a lot going on. I don't understand. I said I had to come. I meant to come yesterday, and I just wasn't ready. So I'm ready today, okay? Now, this is different for me, how I feel about this. First and foremost, I'm coming for the women first. Y'all get on my MF nerves when y'all want to jump on the bed. Y'all did the same thing with Megan. Pause. Even wait. Okay? And y'all doing the same thing with Haley. Y'all are saying they're lying. Off gate. This is before we heard about the bodyguard coming out yesterday. Off gate, y'all like they're lying. Don't know the whole story, don't do nothing, but something in your soul and spirit says side with the opposite person of the victim. Let's go ahead and side with the person. What is it? Why am I having with the not the criminal, whatever, with the person who did it? Oh, he's a Libra. Jesus, them Libras, boy. My baby daddy's a Libra. Them Libras. Anywho. So, this is my thing. Going back to DDG and Haley Bailey. What did she do different from Keke Palmer? From Cassie? She went to the courts early. Now, she supposedly, allegedly, because I don't think, well, anyway, she went to the court. She has a restraining order against DDG. In order to get a restraining order, in case y'all don't know, you have to have proof. And it's they say it's kind of difficult to get a restraining order. I don't know how difficult it is. But anyway, she got a restraining order showing that he chipped her tooth on the steering wheel and she had bruises on her arm. And I think he pulled her hair. Okay. She got a restraining order. Everybody is like, DDG could never. However, allegedly, Ruby Rose has said he's had a history of putting his paws on people. Also, somebody else of his exes said he had a history of putting paws on people. Again, keep your mother freaking hands to yourself. Unless you're going to fight an MF that's bigger and badder than you, don't put your hands on a woman. And matter of fact, no, you're not going to do it, period. Don't do it, period. But it's just mighty funny how y'all want to go to something that's just a little bit smaller or frailer or of the opposite sex to beat on. And I was just like, I just don't get that. Because, again, I pray that everybody gets what they deserve. I just don't understand the audacity to do this and how you think it's okay. Now, a lot of people are saying, because this is where A lot of people are saying they think that Rock Nation is behind this. One thing about me is I am a person based off of facts and logic, and I never go 100% in with anything I'm unsure of. And this is one of those cases where I'm not 100% because just like with the Megan Thee Stallion, that one confused me. But that's how you know my intuition and spirit is on point over here. And in hindsight, I got to give myself credit. Like we tuned up over here. We tuned up. Because with the DDG and Haley Bailey situation, I feel Rock Nation is powerful. Okay, we do know, especially coming off this Diddy trial, we do know how these labels are part of these whole conglomerates of things that can run some S. Okay, they can run it. They can scare you. Meanwhile, they can put you in fear because they literally can ruin your life. We know they're possible. We know, okay, that's possible. At the same time, it's hard to defend when you didn't protect your reputation to begin with and you already had these issues prior. That's why that's why you don't, first of all, you don't need to be cammering and making everything live about your life because people are going to be in it. People are going to be in it. I want to be wealthy or rich. I don't really need the fame. Because I'm going to tell y'all what, more than likely when I do get there, y'all won't see me on social media. Because for what? I'm going to be too busy trying to overinvest and be in my business and loving on the people that love on me and somewhere probably doing it. I'm not going to have time for this. Okay? Right now I got time. I'm still building. All right? But yeah, he's in the public eye all the time. He made a diss song. He set himself. It was too easy. If he is getting framed, it was too easy to frame him. You talk too much. You're doing too much. You were easy to set up. Then they sent him a bottle where, they're saying Jay-Z sent him a bottle of Ace of Spades. It's either 30,000 or 300,000. Somebody tell me. I just know it was 3-0. Sent him a bottle unexpected, which a lot of people is like, is that a warning bottle? Like, why did they send that? And then also they sent one of his friends who was defending DDG. They sent him a bottle of liquor that nobody ordered and he got shook. So people are saying, well, they're trying to tell y'all need to shut up and kind of whatever. I don't know. I do know there was a restraining order in place that Haley went and took to the courts. I do know, I think it happened in January, and people are asking why did she just do it now? But she had to have evidence and build her case, is what they're saying. This one, I'm not siding with either one. Again, I'm against domestic violence. I don't know the details. It's not like a Keke Palmer and Darius thing where we know that both of them were hitting on each other. And Keke Palmer went right back to him. So I don't even, like, she got to know if it happens to her again, everybody going to be looking like, because we tried to have your back and defend you, and you just went back to the abuser like it might not happen again. Because he changed within them couple months. Okay, girl. Okay. Anyway. That's not enough facts. I agree, babyface. It's not enough facts. I mean, wait, because I don't want to sound insensitive. Okay, don't want to sound insensitive, but logically, if we know things can be altered and manipulated, evidence, numbers, people, and then I heard it all started with Jamie Foxx when Diddy tried to get him. And yes, I allegedly Jamie Foxx is feeling like he may have did something to him. Diddy might have did something to him too. That's, I don't know how true that is either. But they're also saying that. So I don't know. I Folks be stretching so ashamed. Some women like to play that mama role to men though. And they do. They do. And this is another post that's in my drafts. I am not raising a man, especially at my age. If y'all are younger, but I wouldn't advise this in your 30s and 40s. I'm not raising a man. I'm not training a man. I'm not trying to be a man's mama. I don't want to. I just don't want to. Certain things I don't want to have to teach. Mm-mm. And you know what it is when you're younger, you can do that. I'll say, in your 20s, maybe. And even now, women in their 20s are woke. If you don't want to, there's going to be somebody. I feel like if you don't have to be raised and trained and taught different things, and it's a difference between the men and women, but if you don't, you can require that as well. And don't feel bad for it, ladies. If don't feel bad for that. If you want somebody to already come with certain things, why would you? Don't, girl. Men, if you want a woman to be on the same level, you got a house, you got a car, you got a good job. If you want a woman to have that, you can get that, and don't let nobody make you feel bad. Other men are saying, I don't need a woman with money. Cool. Some men are like, yes, I do. Cool. Don't let people make y'all feel bad about what your preferences are. There's going to be somebody who rocks with you and they already come the way you want them. And guess what? If it doesn't, if you are who you want to be, if you want someone, just be with yourself. Especially if you're okay with your own company. Understood? Well, good. Okay. Good. Us dudes don't care about that. As you get older, you don't want to teach a person anything. There are more things that are important in life as you become wiser. Celebrities have too much going on this week. Too much, Shayna. And welcome to the live, Shayna. Welcome to the live, Shayna. Yeah, you are a mod. But yeah, too much. Too much. We didn't talk about DDG and Haley. We didn't talk about Diddy's trial, the statue in New York. And my thing is this. Before I talk in how men don't really like women for real, a lot of men, they just like to experience women, but they don't like women for real because they really want their homies. Wait for it. I just don't understand. With the Megan, the Stallion, Tory, and Kelsey thing, why would Tory take the rap for Kelsey if Kelsey is really the one who shot her in the foot? They weren't related. Why are you, is that no snitching crap? Because why are you ride or dying for somebody who is just a friend and not even like a best friend? Like, you gonna do the time for a girl that you effed? I mean, you cheated on Megan with her, and they said Megan did the same thing to Kelsey. So they just, everybody hoeing, okay? That's neither here nor there. Again, your sexuality, your preferences, your wildness, I don't give a, don't nobody deserve to be shot. Then they talk about something, she wasn't shot in the foot, it was some glass. It's too much going on in this case. And the bodyguard, why did the bodyguard come out now and say, hey? Did he come out and say, hey, Tory didn't shoot her in the foot, Kelsey did? Did he do it now because he sees how they tried to kill Tory in jail by stabbing him 14 times? And he felt bad? Like, no, y'all trying to kill him. But why would they try to kill him now? Why? Why would they try to get Tory now? And then the bodyguard comes out after they tried to kill him. And that's not coincidence? I mean, hey, it could be, it could not be. Hey, what do y'all think? And yeah, so I don't understand that. I don't know why I don't know I don't know why he would go so hard for her when they not even tight like that. Like, your loyalty lied more with Meg the Stallion Tory Lanez than Kelsey, did it not? I'm so confused. I don't get it. So of course there's stuff missing there. And at the end of the day, we don't know what happened to none of these people because we weren't there. So for me to make these absolute statements and say, "Oh, it didn't happen. Oh, this happened," they know. And it seems like they don't even know. Then they're saying, "Well, how is Megan gonna respond to this?" They want. Let me tell y'all something. And Meg the Stallion is a Rock Nation artist as well. And Jay Z and them don't play about her. Who else was a Haley Bailey is a Rock Nation artist as well, and they don't play about her. So it's kind of like, what's going on? What is going on with these Rock Nation artists right now? It's too. What is going on? And in the same week, y'all know. I wonder if he'll get deported after he's finished his sentence. Probably. I think so. I think so. Um, no, he ain't deported yet. I don't know where's he located. Shayna, something not adding up. Like, what is he confessing now? How long has he been locked up? Exactly, babyface. Like, I don't understand. How long has Tory been locked up? FH or I think it might not know. Babyface, if you know, I don't know. But he been in it like I. Mm, um. I see Girth. Don't say F Rock Nation. Don't say that. He's not a Jay Z fan. Um, yeah. Haley Bailey's Rock Nation. Rihanna's Rock Nation. Meg the Stallion is Rock Nation. All of them have been involved in what? DV. All of the men they mess with have been what? Locked up. Speaking of locked up, Chris Brown is locked up. Rihanna's old boo. Another. Y'all not like y'all don't think that's weird? He got locked up today and yesterday, Chris Brown, for an incident I believe is when he did the alcohol bottle. He hit somebody over the head with an alcohol bottle in 2023 in London. Well, he got locked up in London, I believe, today. He also messed with the Rock Nation girl. So Chris, he messed with his life. Like, I digress. I mean, for all of this to happen at the same time, it just looks a little weird. Is all we're saying. Even Stevie Wonder, who y'all say really can't see, could see this. Anywho, Rihanna not out of the contract yet. I don't know. I thought is Rihanna out of the contract? If so, she gotta be. Now that you say that, Shayna, does anybody know if Rihanna is out of the contract? Because I don't even know. She said, I know it's more than 2 years. Exactly, babyface. Tory Lanez been in there. I don't even know. I know for sure, because I'm bad with timing. But I know for sure it's been over here. Like, what is Chris Brown is blacklisted. He can't perform in certain places. He is. And I'm going to tell y'all what. I mean, they said it's a whole story with that. They're saying Rock Nation covered up that whole thing with Rihanna and Chris Brown as well, allegedly. More went on, but they swept it under the rug. And yeah, he got blackball, black label. Yes, blackball. They're saying he did. Because they got to protect their artists. And people are saying, is that what they're doing to DDG? To protect Haley? Because his mom is saying DDG is not an abuser. His sister was like, I'm not going to say anything. His friends is vouching for him like, my dude would never do that. Da 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 da. Meanwhile, Haley took, pictures of her arm and her chipped tooth and got a restraining order. So in these cases, like, what do you believe? And it's all social media, so it's hard to, you don't know what to believe because, again, evidence, people, numbers, they can be manipulated. That's a fact. I don't know. I don't know. The world we live in is just absolutely crazy. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get on to how some of y'all men want y'all best friends and uncles and daddies and nephews. Okay, just saying y'all want other men. What these situations have me thinking DDG is lame to me and think he has a fragile ego, so it could be true. And I think so too, FH. I think he's very lame. I thought DDG was at least 22. No, not at least, max 22. The way he acts, it's a little immature to me. The way DDG it acts immature, it gives, but it gives. I've been a socialite through my teen years and through my 20s. It's just given. Everything is for social media. Everything is for views. Everything is for clout until it backfired on you. You don't need to live your life all the way out loud. There has to be some type of privacy. And I will tell anybody that. And I'm on social media. Y'all don't know all my business, but I will show you glimpses. You don't need to know who my whole family tree is. For what? You don't need to know all my personal business. You don't need to know when I have a UTI. You don't need to know when I have a pimple on my ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people give too much information. Unlike, I mean, Cassie did say she had numerous UTIs, and that just made me think of it. Because let me tell you something. If you get one, you know it's one of the most annoying things ever. And then she said she had to do it while she had. Could you imagine doing it with UTI over and over again? This girl had sores in her mouth from having oral sex, and she had continuous UTIs and things. That makes me cringe so bad because they're so annoying. And for her to do this on a weekly basis, anyway. Ugh. Anyway, okay, getting back to the men who love men and not women. So for all you heteros who lie and say that y'all are hetero and won't come to the forefront to admit that you like the idea of a woman, but you don't really like women. Okay? Where y'all at? Where the men at? Where the men at? Where the men at? Whoa, where y'all at? Because this has shown there are so many men bashing. Oh, this is what the women, Haley is just a money grab, and Cassie is just a money grab, and come to find out she got 20 million, which to me that ain't enough. That ain't enough. 20 million, and you got me over there wanting to off myself in the middle of traffic. She said she told her husband one time, I hope you could take care of the kids, and was walking down traffic because mentally she's not okay. Even to this day, with therapy and everything. And you think 20 million is enough? Anyway, getting back to you booty lovers. So a lot of y'all men bash women and will side with men no matter what, not knowing details of anything, but because you feel like I am man and don't know shit about being a man for real, because you didn't have an example, nor did you care to even find out what it was like. Instead, you went and took whatever society told you and said this is what men should do. And first thing on the list is bash women. And being that I'm a black woman, we're going to start with y'all because we definitely, I see it all the time where we're just going to bash women. We're going to say automatically all the women are lying. Okay, off game. I don't even know the facts. As soon as it came out, Meg the Stallion was shot. Her fault. Haley put a restraining order. She don't want him to see the kid. It's a lie. Chris Brown beat Rihanna. What she do? She probably beat him first. This is my thing. And this is just an example because, some of that could be, 50-50. I've had my own opinions about some of those things, but this is just an example to show y'all, before y'all get any facts of anything, how y'all would jump on the bandwagon just because some of y'all, and it's a lot of y'all, don't like women. Y'all like the idea of women. Like, it's the same thing. Like, they like, because a woman does not move like a man, right? We don't. We are going to be more emotional, or supposed to be, but a lot of y'all are bitches. Okay. Um, and then y'all get upset when women are women. So when women go on these emotional rants, or women have their opinions, or women have their cycles, you feel like you need to put on the pad too. I have a problem with men, and it's women out here. I'm gonna get on y'all too. With men automatically taking the men's side. Now I'm a girly girl, so like I said, I don't, the victim, whether it be a man or woman, whoever the victim is, it could be, if the man was the victim, I'm a side with the victim. The victim is who I believe until proven otherwise, and I just don't understand why that courtesy isn't the same. Like I just don't, for everybody. And I mean, and you can, okay, men will get in relationships with women and be upset that the woman is emotional. Do you want a woman? You know, men will get in a relationship with a woman and be upset when she wants things done like in a neat fashion or a certain way or anything like that, because girl, you doing too much. Ain't that what ain't that what women do? Notice I say, I'm not saying anything about arguing or anything, because arguing in any relationship, that's not what makes you a woman. So I didn't say anything about that. Y'all hate women like that. Oh, she too independent. She could do it on her own. Oh, she a gold digger. We cannot win for losing. Like, and y'all wonder why so many women choose to be single or independent. And we're gonna talk about these representatives that a lot of these people bring in relationships, because it looks like that's what Haley Bailey went through. She had a representation, but I don't know how long they was together, because what he was sweet, probably just like Cat. Well, I don't know. Cassie said in the beginning she didn't see these signs, so we do get representation of people. You don't always see these signs, but then he said, Diddy said Cassie was the most beautiful woman he's ever seen in his life. But you didn't like her. You were in awe of her beauty and thought she was beautiful inside and out. Just for you to trash her, you didn't like her. You see men get married to women. Oh, she's such a beautiful person. She's such a, oh, she just loves me so much, and da 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 da. Just for them to go continuously cheat, habitually cheat over. You don't like her. Men will get in relationships just to keep effing with their baby mamas and baby dad. Now, are we gonna do men or women? Yeah, we're gonna stick on the men. Women, I ain't got to y'all yet. So y'all y'all really, y'all like the experience, and I feel like a lot of men like I mean like the chase factor. Like, ooh, I like what she brings. I gotta just to pounce on her and to get her. And then once you get her, it's like, okay, it's done. All right, time to not appreciate her. It's been real. Do y'all know what a woman is? Do you know how patient y'all will get with women and don't know that it requires patience? Just like, and it requires patience with y'all, but I'm getting to y'all. I'm still talking about women. And for the men who are like, what about the men? What, already you're losing. I ain't even looking at the comments, because yeah. What about the women? What about the women? They da da da. I ain't got there yet. And that's the problem too. You so defensive. But a part of being a man is not to match a woman's energy. We're supposed to be emotional. What the F are y'all doing? You can be emotionally intact, emotionally responsible, emotionally available as a man. But when a woman gets in her feelings emotionally and be a woman, you should look at that like, oh, she just being a woman. Girl, calm down. Like, let me rub your back or something. Not, and and you going back and forth with a woman. What is you? What is, you want to be a BIT? Say, hey, what is going, what? Do you want a woman? Because it's a lot that comes with a woman. Also, with a woman, a lot of you have to bring that security. Okay, that security of a lot of things, mental, emotional. And so how y'all have, And we'll get up here and say you're single and you're looking for a woman and all this other stuff. You don't, but you too busy talking about how women talk too much and women they cry too much and they whine too much and women what's other stuff that women are too independent and women like it's what do you want? I don't ask that question. I'm good where I'm at. Don't worry about my business, cause you better believe if there's a man around, he ain't like y'all at all. Do y'all like women? Heteros, heteros. Just somebody said something so profound to me. They were saying because I was like, I remember back in the day, I was like, oh, and I want a man to, what did I say? I want a man to act like me. I just want a me. I want a man to act like me. And they was like, no, you don't. Because if you wanted a man to act like you don't want a man. And I was like, that's that's good shit. That's a word. Yeah, yeah. I just want somebody to have a big heart and care like me. Cause that was a good point. And I'm gonna say the same thing to y'all. Like men, I want a woman like me. And then she too masculine. If she act like you, so don't say that. Do you want a woman? It can't be room for two women in a relationship. We swapping tampons, my dog. Like, come on. Some of the posts, some of these podcasts, going after women, trashing women, saying DV, like in these cases, oh, they deserve that. What person deserves domestic violence? What person deserves abuse? What the F is wrong with y'all? I think it's some of y'all, it's y'all mamas. I ain't even gonna hold you. Some of y'all mamas did a terrible job. And some of y'all daddies did even worse. But it's up to you to change that narrative and change. Some of y'all will involuntarily be single for the rest of your lives because you don't even know how to love properly. And because you don't know how to be a man because you're too busy being a bitch. So go ahead and come on out the closet and look for another pair of balls that can bop up against yours because that's going to be your lane. All right. Okay. Leave us heteros who are looking for real men who are emotionally mature. They know when to cry and when not to. They know how to emotionally support me and women, okay? And not gossip and go on podcasts and say women need to do. Don't tell me what a woman need to do. Get you one. And if you can't, go get you somebody with a little wand, stick, and some balls, okay? And y'all can clickety clack. Y'all know that little toy that you, and they got two balls on the end and you hit it up and down and they hit each other? That's your lane. All right. Okay. Let's see what you're saying. Men acting like QW and women acting like men. And yeah, the roles have reversed. We not gonna lie about that. Women, and that's a whole nother conversation of why the genders have reversed. Why are men softer? Why are women harder and men soft? We could talk about that. But again, y'all know there's a minority out here that's not like that, right? Y'all know that I can be in both. I can be in feminine energy. I can be in masculine energy. I would have an opposite to kind of like not the opposite in that area. Have to be the same. Where a man can be in his feminine energy, which is considered like in touch with his emotions. Like it's okay to cry, it's okay, but we not pouting and whining as a man. We can express our emotions. We're not gonna. We not gonna. Okay. I agree. Guys that are repulsed by women doing womanly things is a huge red flag, and it is. Real men like everything about women. Well, a good woman and what comes with being one. Thank you. Real men love a good woman, and they know what comes with it. They know. They know because that's why they love women. Fact. You got some men, and I don't want to talk about them, but I'm gonna talk about them. Some men they got can't keep a woman for shit because you're not supposed to be with a woman. You don't even know. You don't even care to even do the work to keep a woman because you deserve a man. Uh, and was slinging her around. She talks about a man acting like a girl in a song. Wants to don't like him slinging her around, don't like her, but wants to control her, but at the same time found her to be the prettiest thing in the world and just adored her. What? Definitely started in childhood. I believe people want them to understand them, but you can't want someone like you. I know what I signed up for. Bleep bleep. It's to me like I don't know. I just too much going on. It was too much going on. And this it's just too much. And my thing is this, y'all. Okay? My thing is this. And y'all could I guess I know the dating scene is difficult right now. It looks pretty bad. But if all y'all that are watching, including myself, okay, claim to be good people, very dateable, serious, loyal, faithful, take care of yourselves, ready for love. If y'all are saying this on here, if y'all are saying y'all are all these things and y'all are ready, because nobody is saying otherwise. Y'all know some of y'all got to be lying. And I'm telling you what it is some of y'all are not self aware of what you are lacking. You have to do that work before you decide to get into a relationship or do any of that. Like, I, everybody cannot be a good person. Somebody is lying, and some of more of y'all need to do the work. Period. I'm such a good man. I know I'm a catch. And then y'all go through women. It is men that are whores out here. Whores. I know them personally. Whores out here and will go from woman to woman to woman and can't but wonder because you, my friend, you are not doing the work to heal yourself. There is something that's not right. Like when are we gonna take accountability and introspect? Like when are we doing the introspect? When are we doing that work? When are we doing that? And then some of y'all will look. I can't. I pray that everybody gets what they deserve. I'm gonna keep saying that until somebody get offended. If you can't repeat that and say that, you're not doing something right. Do the work. Do the work. Do the work. Do the work. Okay. Work, 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 work. Y'all gotta go a little bit deeper. You gotta go a little bit deeper. And women, I'm on y'all tails now because some of y'all claim to be girls, but as soon as it's a hetero issue, you're siding with the opposite sex quick because you're attracted to the opposite sex, or because you got the opposite sex album, or because the opposite sex just is the opposite sex. And I don't like women for real. Some of y'all women don't like women. Don't know how to be a girl's girl if it if they told you you have $1,000,000, can't even do it. Too busy effing your homegirls, niggas. Excuse me. Yeah, no. Some of y'all can't be girls, and that's why I don't have a lot of female friends at all. Because as soon as you start getting better or feeling yourself and life progressing, and there's not, then we have a problem. And then that's when animosity and jealousy comes in, and I have no place, no room for that. And y'all could be jealous of other people's lifestyles. So whatever somebody says good about that woman, Doesn't matter. I'm gonna side with that man over there. You're not a girl's girl. You're not a girl's girl. Get out of my face. And if some of y'all don't claim to be a girl's girl, because I'm a person now, I'm a girl's girl, but at the same time, right is right, wrong is wrong. Um, Very logical. Like I said, with DDG and Haley Bailey, I don't listen. I wasn't there. It's a lot of suspect. Again, I know she filed a report, and the world that I'm living in is so effed up that I know that could be manipulated as well. I don't know what's going on. That's where I stand with that. Okay, Spirit ain't. I ain't sat there and dealt with Spirit because I don't want to get that no attention. I don't give a shit. So yeah, don't know. Don't have a clue. Um, right, gotta ask yourself what I want to date me. Good job, Shayna. And a lot of y'all will say yes, and it's a lie. Would I date me? You know what? Ask some of the people closest to you would they date you instead of you asking, because some of y'all be lying to yourselves saying yeah and no, and then passed up so many yous. And that's why you can't meet nobody because they coming like you. Some of y'all can't date yourselves and keep the people that you deny and decline and ignore are yous. And you don't even know it. So ask the people closest to you would they date you. That's what you do. Go ask your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your best, closest, good friend who ain't an enabler but gonna tell you the harsh truth. Ask them, would you date? Because some of y'all, I'm gonna tell some of my friends, hell no. Absolutely not. And y'all know I'm honest. I sure would be like, oh no. Some of my friends, I can't even live with some of them. So I already know. Listen, absolutely not. There's been friends, I'd be like, girl, I can't even live with you, let alone date. God bless that man. Ask your people, would you date me? And they be like, girl, no. Why? And instead of getting defensive, why you ain't date me? Instead of getting defensive as scooching, listen to what they say. Take heed. Because I know for sure you're not around people who don't love you for real. Because y'all are real. Y'all not fake. So yeah, ask your friends. Would you live with me? Could we be roommates? Would you date me? And listen to the answers. And if you really bold, ask more than one person. And see what that consensus look like. See what that consensus look like. And if their responses don't bother you, because you're aware, like you should already be self-aware. And if it shocks you with their responses, then yeah, you need to do some more inner work. You should know yourself by now. You should be very self-aware. Like I said, flaws shouldn't surprise you. You should know your insecurities. You should know your strengths. You should know your weaknesses. You should know all that. But if you're looking for a relationship and you're not sure why you're single and you're just involuntarily single, I told y'all, you should know that by now. You should not be in the dark about, I don't know why I'm single and you're 40. I don't know. Either it because I guarantee you I can have a conversation with you and be like, oh, okay, that's why. That's no, involuntarily. Now, for all my people who are voluntarily single, usually those are the people that are happy with themselves. They really love themselves and they like F y'all. Like I could do with or without. That would be me. Um Now I do feel like I can have some fun time. Okay. Here or there. Yeah, and that's the Virgo. Yeah, gotta have a little rendezvous. Okay. Yeah. Gotta have that. But as far as having to have marriage, no. That's not gonna define who I am, and I'm a divorcee anyway. So yeah, that's not gonna define how. No, just thinking about it is like, ooh, stressful. Woo, stressful, Lord. Woo, yeah. Okay. That's a lot of women. That's why I'm a loner as well. I don't do people like that. How you doing? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't either. And I feel like My thing is, I know, a lot of people, and I will say a lot of people, because somebody asked the question, why is domestic violence and abuse common? And it went back to also self-esteem. And a lot of people, y'all, I don't want to step on no toes, but just what my observation, a lot of people who are involved in those acts, they're not champions of self-love. A lot of people who are continuously go back. And I'm going to tell you why it goes back to self love. Because somebody was like, well, that's why sometimes they go back because they don't have their own. I can't get in a relationship and not have my own SHIT. Because that's a form of self care, self love for me. I would love to trust human, but even in the Bible, it says trust no man. Y'all skip over that. Pick and choosing. The Bible says trust no man. And y'all still be out here because y'all married thinking that piece of paper solidifying. And that person, always have your own. Always. Even if that mug giving you money. Have a secret account or something. If Diddy was giving him like, where's your secret account? Like something. So, if I got to get out this situation, what is the plan? I'm going to save up X amount of money. Mom, I'm going to put this in your account every so often. And don't say nothing. And then we going to Bora Bora, or I'm moving to Cabo, whatever. And if you got kids, well, like I had one person say they had to get the kids together first out the house. She was like, I came up with a plan. I had to get my kids out first. And after the kids, she said I was shortly after coming. She had a plan. You see, like, get a plan. The DV survivors, they'll tell you, oh, it started with a escape plan. It doesn't matter how drastic that plan has to be. Get a plan. And if you don't have that community, or if you were raised with a weak family, or you wasn't raised with love and you ain't got nobody, that's harder. But if you got people you can trust, if not, I mean, that's bad. And that's going to make it harder. But get a plan. Get out. And then I'm like, if it's me being scared of my life versus your life, like, night night, like, self love. Cause yeah, you gonna go before me. Yeah. No one is perfect. We all have flaws. We definitely do. Everyone has to do the work on themselves. I agree. They do. Do you believe that you attract what you are or what you give off to a person? That's a good question. Do you attract who you are or what you give off to a person? You know what? Both. But the thing is, because you would be like, why would I attract a person that is into domestic violence and all this? You attract people that have a similar characteristic that you see in yourself. So the person is gonna mirror something in you that you either like. Usually it's not a flaw. The person that you're attracted to has something that you possess that you like. Like, for instance, we're gonna take it back and we're gonna give an example. Like, when I used to date dope boys, I don't do that no more, thank God. I know it was wrong, but guess what I was attracted to? They have something that I have. What is it, y'all? Let's see if y'all gonna guess it. Why was I attracted? And I come from a city where most Okay, well, I can't tell that because I'm going to give the answer. But what was I attracted to? Shayna said, money. Looking perfect. Thank you. So I had a thing. I'm from a city that it's pretty mixed, but it has a nickname, and the nickname of our city is actually a precinct code number because a lot of people, it's violence that goes on. But I was a suburban girl, right? But I was the good girl. I was the Haley Bailey, the good girl who liked bad boys, but no abusers. But they was hustling because they were the men in my city that had the money. Okay. So what I was attracted to, not to say that, oh, are you bad? Because you attracting bad, dude? Mm-mm. I was attracted to their hustle, their grind, their entrepreneurship, their initiative. Did not know that until I got older. Like, why am I? And then again, I've my lifestyle's never been lavish, but we're not gonna say it's low maintenance, okay? But I maintain my life. So the only other men that I attracted in my city, my neighborhood, which I had to get out because it would have been the same cycle, was those who were a little flashy, who had the nice cars, who had extra money for trips, who I can go to fine dining and eat with. Because I'm like, I don't know what you're doing, but I like they went and the crazy thing is not all of them would tell me up front, but of course after I started dating one, I knew what it was. I know because I don't see you clocking in nowhere. And then I'm a communicator, so I would ask. So yeah, I wasn't attracted to them because what they hustle, because I didn't want no illegal money. Not the hustle, but because they sold drugs. I wasn't attracted to them. Okay. It was because they always had they were living good. They had the lifestyle that I liked, and then I didn't want for nothing. And then they turned me on to a different lifestyle, which helped me mold into who I am today. Now, yes, I like fine dining. I was put on at an early age. Yes, I like a bill or two paid. I was put on at an early age. Okay, entrepreneurship. It's plenty of them. And I'm like, hey, if you want it, when I got older, I was like, if you want to be home, like we could be an entrepreneur, da 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 da. Because if you could do it in the streets, you could do it outside the streets. The hustle, the mindset, the initiative, the leadership, the boss. So yes, you're gonna attract things that have something similar. Y'all gonna have something similar. But it also comes with bad stuff too. You got to pay attention to everything. And when you get older, you realize, okay, even though I'm attracted, and I've attracted people who I know have the same heart as me as well, where I'm not paying attention to necessarily the flashiness or the put on and the newness and the. I'm not paying attention to that. So I've had all types, but that's me having a good heart and being genuine and authentic. So I've attracted that. But they're not flashy. They're not like my normal type. But it's still a part of me. So you're going to attract something that's a part of you. The problem is no trauma bonding. Okay? You don't want to attract somebody because y'all been through the same ish. That's a disaster. Okay? No. Because who going to help who? No, 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 no. 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 No trauma bonding. Okay? No, 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 no. Oh, good way of explaining it. I was going to say you were attracted to the power of making things happen. Correct. Shayna, how you present yourself plays a factor too, but in my opinion, you can't really control who you attract. Um, you can't. I will agree, Shayna. You can't control who you attract, but you can control who you give your attention to. And we gonna be honest and say that we've given our attention to a lot of people that we shouldn't, and that's all of y'all on here. Anybody that says different is lying, including me, and I'm not lying. I can't control who I attract because how I present myself. Now, how you present yourself, also, if y'all listen to Sprinkle Sprinkle, Shira will tell you this on the people say it's a shallow level, but it's a fact. How you present yourself depends on who you're gonna attract to. Okay, when I go out, also, do I? This is me older. Do I not look like a dope boy type? perfect example. Okay, it's giving, you know. Hey, so I knew that though. I know I'm gonna be their type because they, what do they look for? They looking for something that's like, that they can show off, and that's who I was by default. I came like that. So no, I couldn't try. But I did. But I entertained because their packaging looked good. My type. Hey, we can go out looking great together. Very visual. Remember, I like aesthetics. Like, ooh, yeah. And I've had dudes be like, "Oh, we gonna look good. We look fresh. We the." That was my mo. So yeah, I attracted that because that's what I look like. But how I carried myself, I always carried myself like a lady. But we're not gonna talk about who I associated with. That might have been an issue. So you can carry yourself and have all the confidence and the poise and the classiness, but if you're around the wrong people and they known for other stuff, baby, you lump some in everybody. Now y'all all just wow. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, or y'all all like, like me and Ossie was talking about. If you have a, like, I've never done hard drugs at all. Okay, it's been the trees or alcohol. Okay, that's it. So if I'm around people that do heroin and we going out, and they do heroin and crack, guess what? They gonna lump me right into that. So I could be as poised or whatever, and I'm gonna attract people that's also attracted to them because we're going in those locations together, and they're like, "Oh, I know they do it, so she might be." And I got to keep saying, "No, no, no, I don't like." So yeah, you attract also by your presentation, and some of y'all be bumming it, and you can get somebody, but will they stay? If you just above all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? But there's some, I don't know if there's somebody for everybody. I ain't even gonna hold you like that because some people are gonna be single forever. I don't think everybody has a person. Some people are supposed to die alone. Some people are supposed to die single. So that's somebody for everybody. That's a lie. Now, can you have soulmates that aren't necessarily romantic partners? Yes, I talked about that. And soulmates are easier to get than twin flames. Talked about that as well. Because soulmates can be your sister, your best friend, your children, like your mom. Soulmates can be anything. Now, the twin flames is a little different, and it's kind of hard to find. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, also how you carry yourself. I generally attract very confident or cocky men. I'm not cocky. I'm confident. But sometimes it's a thin line there, and I'm attract because of the way I walk. I've gotten like, girl, you walk like a stout, like the way I walk, the way I talk, my eye contact, my body posture. It gives off, she's a grown woman. Okay. I smile. It gives off feminine. I stay in dresses. I wear heels. I wear flip flop. I don't wear a lot of sneakers and all that stuff. And that's fine if you do, but if you're gonna be a divine and extra feminine, get you some dresses. I mean, they comfortable. But if not, that's fine. But this is how I present myself. So I look very feminine. So I attract men who are kind of very masculine, except for one who is on the down low. Okay. But he masculinity. Exuberated masculinity. Very much so. Power walk. That stroll, that walk, that bowling, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I usually get those men that like, y'all know how Denzel got like, yeah. Y'all. Cause y'all know. Do y'all not pay attention to men's walks? Do y'all? Hey, Janelle. Hey, girl, you been missing. Do y'all pay attention to men's walks that's in here? Do walks, man? You know what I'm saying? How do you look at the posture, how they carry themselves? Like I teach my son. My son, I should show y'all how he walks. He does much better now. But he used to have like his arms used to kind of, and dad's not in the home, but I still know how a man's gait's supposed to look because women pay attention to this. Look at Jeanette, say yes. Yes, we pay attention to how they carry themselves, how they walk. They own the room. Walks matter. Thank you. Thank you. It does. It does. It's because. So yes, like somebody said, women don't walk like women no more. I walk with my. You gonna see the hips move, okay? Nice little. It's sexy. A walk should turn you up. Like this is, you know what I'm saying? A walk can turn you on. How they smell. So yeah, you gonna attract what you look like. And I look like a very feminine, soft, but don't play woman that probably got some good pee. That's what it looked like. Not right, and that would be correct. But yeah, you attract what you. So your presentation does matter. We're not gonna. And some of y'all just take care of yourselves. Okay. And if you don't take care of yourself, just know the person that ends up staying with you, they're either gonna use you for whatever you got, or they're gonna be bummy like you. Anyway, get back. So yes, you're gonna attract people by your what was that Shayna said? Your presentation matters. How you carry yourself, it matters. Shira, sprinkle, sprinkle. She'll tell you that, and that is a fact. I live it. I've never had no man be like, "Oh, I wish she was." I'm always considered more on the sexy side. I'm always more on the she's a femme for like a feminine. There's no mistaking that. And can I have my tomboy throwing like you said I got on the cap, but still it's just she takes she takes care of her. Yeah, she takes care of herself. Oh, oh, you're supposed to look at somebody and be like, oh, I would. Oh, yes. People can see that. People can see confidence. People can see self care. I don't give a darn about no woman's walk. Red Fox said he don't care. I also love a well groomed man. Yes, well groomed is correct. I'm not paying attention to that to be honest, cause what if she said wonder if he have gout. It's not a breaking factor. And then everybody's different. Like I see can say he don't care about a woman walk. She could have a sloppy walk. You know what I'm saying? He don't care. Okay, so women just know eye seekers don't care how you walk. He don't care about the femme. You could be have a mustache, be a little on the masculine side. He cool with that. Eye seekers don't care about that. Okay, so for the ones who be like, I ain't into all that, there's somebody out there for you. Eye seekers say he don't care, but for the women like myself who take pride in it, yeah, just we'll find those ones who like yeah, who pay attention to it. Because there's definitely people out there like eye seekers and people out there like me. I do not care about a mustache. Don't care about a mustache. Don't do that. I'm just saying, shut your face. I'm just saying it doesn't matter. And different things are, anyway, I don't know how we got here, but different things are important to different people. And I just think it just depends on what you're used to and what your preference is. Again, you do not have to settle. If you take pride in whatever you do, there's somebody that's gonna do they doing the same thing, and they be like, "Oh, you into that? Me too. That's important to me." Where somebody else, my girl said, "Who's that?" Said I ain't paying attention. Yeah, Shayna said I don't care about none of that. Shayna, I see, cause hey, y'all both like, hey, okay. See, Shayna, I see, cause the same. Me and Jeanette said, but they like. You see, difference of opinion and perspective. There. Now, the reason why I say that they say there's somebody for everybody. Do y'all believe that? Hmm? Is there somebody for everybody? And thank you, Emmy. Appreciate it. Is there somebody for everybody? Not someone they want. So you think not someone they so you think there is somebody for everybody, but everybody don't want who their somebody is? Is that what you're saying, eye seekers? Correct. Oh, okay. I don't feel like everybody has somebody. I just don't. That's just me. I mean, and the number's not numbering because it's way more women than men. And then in that case, a lot of y'all, somebody's is in jail, and I know that ain't where mine at. I didn't had enough come out of the jail, you know. I told you I used to date dope boys. Okay. Thank God for deliverance. Thank God for deliverance. I wouldn't do that now because I got too much to lose, and it's just not. And then let me tell y'all something. Going on to the next thing. If you are 40 something and you still hustling illegally, please let that go. Because most women who are on their shiz not e or have things going for themselves, we got too much to risk now. We got children. We got businesses, LLCs, reputations. Like, we not doing that no more. We not. You need to listen. Tone it down. Get you a roommate. Get you a regular job where y'all can split bills or something. But you need to start from the bottom and come on up. And that fast money is gonna be different now. I told y'all didn't listen. It's gonna be different. I'll tell you that now. That money it's worth it though. We'll respect you more. If you be like, man, I used to do that, but I'm trying to get myself together. Now, I'm not in to get yourself together. Y'all, and I know I'm not old, but certain stuff, I just feel like I'm just surprised a lot of men my age, or I'm just not meeting them, just don't have I am 44, and it's a lot of men who do not have their stuff together. I'm not the type to need my man to make six figures. Long as combined we make six figures, I'm good. That's another thing. We on to the next subject. But oh wait, let me see before we go, because y'all know I get to talking. It's 106 dudes to every 100 girls. Period. I feel like when you get to a certain age, and I know we throw this word around, don't settle, da 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 da. Don't settle. Now, and I'm never gonna say this for real and say some of y'all need to settle. I'm not gonna say that. Cause I don't know. I don't know. Cause sometimes I tell women like the expectations are too high. And then I tell, not to say that not too high, like you can't get what you want, but you're not offering what you're asking for. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. It's crazy that me and Iseekers had this conversation, and he was saying a lot of women are saying they want six-figure men when there's only 6% of black men, because we're talking about black people right now, that make over 100,000. Only 6%. And then it's the audacity for me that you're wanting somebody to be fit, make six figures, and you're frumpy making 30,000. Oh, so if you make 80 and he do 20, would you do it? That would be 100. Not a lot if their expectations are unrealistic. Good question. FH, babyface. If you make 80 and your partner makes 20,000, would y'all do it? Y'all want me to be honest? I would, but what would be the stipulations? Please tell me. And not marriage though. I wouldn't do marriage. What would I be doing if I'm making 80 and he's making 20? What would that look like? I would be considered a sugar mama in my head. And what you need to come with is plenty of sugar. And the sugar need to be a 5-pound bag. You hear me? Okay. You got to come, you got to come heavy in the pants. You got to come heavy in the pants for 20 and be on demand, sir. You got to come heavy in the pants and you got to be on demand now. And we not now we probably won't get married. Now we gon' because we don't need to get, we can have a good time and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the benefit for me? I mean, what's the benefit of marriage, period? For anybody over of my age and the whole status I got going on. I don't know. I don't know. 100%. That's a combine of 100. Pour some sugar on me. Huh, man. But that's marriage if it's combined. No, 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 no. No. If he's making $20,000 and I'm making 80,000, because I said long as we make combined, uh, out. Mm, how giving are you of that 20? How many? How? What are your bills like? How much do you have left? It's a lot of factors because maybe because wonder if hold on, because y'all think y'all know I'm not shallow for real. Like half these people up here are. I'm not. Okay, so how much are his bills a month? Like how much does he have left over? Is everything paid for? Because if he has a house that's paid for, well, house is paid for, car is paid for, he got some land somewhere. What assets does he have? Does he own some properties? Like I need to, so he's not all the way out. Not all the way out because I can flip. We can make some money off some assets. Does he have a lot of assets? Cause that might be all right. Okay, that might be all right. We ain't say his net worth. We just said what he making. So what? What? Okay, he's not. Don't count him. He ain't out yet. Shayna said need to have 50-50 responsibility in the relationship. So you want more than 100 combined. Oh, okay. So maybe I have to retract that because I was like, I've never thought of nobody having. I've never considered nobody making 20K for real. Cause I'm not trying to be funny, but y'all, who making 20K in 2025? I don't. Is that a thing for? I'm not being funny at all. Let me. What is that an hour? Is that minimum wage? What is that? Oh God, did that come off insensitive? Am I? Did I miss the mark on that? I'm gonna tell you what it is. Authentic. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I've not met nobody, man or woman. Um, wasn't I making more than that in high school? I don't. What is? Let me calculate this because is he on disability? What's going on with the extra money? Where's the calculator at, Jesus? Cause I am a little confused. Y'all done, y'all done tripped me up a little bit. I done got confused, Jesus. Let's see. Babyface said the same thing. Like, is that? Yeah, I don't know. Somebody calculate that. Got to be disability. That's what I'm saying. That's got to be part time or disability, and that's a no. Cause what's my number one? Where's your initiative? Where's your other job, sir? Like I've had 2 and 3 jobs to make it work, and never been in the hood with 2 kids. If I had to do it, where's your initiative? You can't already forget the money. You ain't got no drive. You can't be over here doing the barest minimum. And I've done what? Oh, absolutely not. So what canceled you out is you don't have drive and initiative because where's your other job? And if you got 2 jobs making 20K before you get to me, because so there is a minimum of an amount, okay? Uh there's gonna be a minimum. Where I am now, and it's probably gonna change the more money I make, but for right now, I'll say the minimum because the average man, Now, I think the average is it average American makes four. If the average American makes what is it 42? I think somebody go. I think the average American makes 42,000. So minimum of 40,000. There we go. Minimum of 40. Okay. Minimum of 40, and we're good for right now. Now, when I get to making six figures, it might go to 50 or six. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know. But for right now, the minimum 40, I'm cool with that. And you got to be you can't have no, but see, it's a lot more. You could make that, but if you let me tell you something, if you're a bad budgeter and you like to gamble, that's not even for me, because that ain't nothing. 40, now you're really making 20 because you didn't gamble half our money because you like to go to the slots and play the tables, the fish tables. Absolutely not. Okay, no, you play the fish tables and you make it 40, but you bringing 20 home, you're out of here. I can't do nothing with that. I can't. Absolutely not. No. Yep, that's not gonna work for me. Anywho, that's my job. You can't say to have a job. Okay, 40. See, what if he's a teacher? That's a good job, and the benefits are good, but the pay is trash. I'm biased to teachers. Okay, I like teachers because they're especially if they've done it for a long time. That means they're passionate. I have children, and I've been a teacher. Substitute for like 7-8 years because my mom's been a teacher, so I used to sub for her school when I didn't have work one time, and I just lasted for a long time on the sub list. And it takes a special person, so their heart has to be good. They got to be a good teacher, not that teacher that's messing with the students. Okay, again, you know what? It's a lot of factors for me. All right, so I don't know, a case by case, okay, situation. All right, I need more info on the individual. So I can't even say, oh, I make 80K, he make 20. I make 90, he make 10. I can't even what else we got. But you see, that's why people be single over here. Cause no, he could make he could make the 95 and I make five. Like I but the day I made $5,000 only, which anything is possible, I would feel like it ain't time for me to date. Okay. So, and some of y'all need to take that in consideration because financially, some of y'all don't need to be dating right now. And then if you are, just make sure what Shannon Sharp say, even though we don't need to repeat a GD thing he said. He said he don't date his age, he date his wage. Some of y'all need to date your wage. Now, not necessarily men, because I see could said men don't care about money. Some of y'all women, like I see could say making 20K, but y'all wanting somebody 100K. Some of y'all want somebody to be real fit and toned. And the only tone you got is the tone on your phone. Like we need to be realistic with our expectations. Okay. No, know what lane you're in. Know where your tribe at. My legs be so greasy, they get to slide, and they be so moisturized. Yeah, I got to cut up my fruit. Okay, let's see. So what you're saying is just as long as they come with great benefits, you are good. Babyface, yeah, wrong number might be the average is 62K. No, that's not correct. Maybe it's the mint or something. I just looked it up. 62K is the average for who? It's not the average for men or the Americans or what? That's not the average. Mm-mm. Is that the average? I'm sorry, I don't want to say it's not, but okay. Anyway, some of y'all expectations need to be a little bit more realistic. Let's see what our secrets has said. I don't think men really care about a woman's finances as much. But if she uses nothing and has no value, that's a problem. FH, that's correct because Seeker says that all the time. He doesn't care, but he don't care about nothing. Okay, he don't care. He don't care about looks. Okay, he don't care about walks. He don't care. We gonna see what he end up with. I'm trying to help my friend, but he don't. His. Some so he don't care about this stuff. So he don't care about finances. I don't think he care about education. Just as long I see, could say just as long he's loved correctly, all that other is out the window. He don't care. Me, I'm not the same. I'm not the same. Mm-mm. Yeah, I care a little bit too much, but no. Especially now, I wouldn't care if I didn't have to be. Ah, I can't even finish that sentence. Sorry, I care. My bad. It's just not. It's a no. Right. He don't care if she got time and no edges either. He don't, Shayna. He don't. He don't. But at the same time, he said he's never had sex with the ugly woman. So I don't understand his logic, but I guess it makes sense to him. So what, but you don't care about look. So she what it is probably, honestly, is the girls have been ugly to us, but to him they must look good. Cause I ain't seen no pictures of his exes. But they probably was ugly to everybody else but cute to him. It gotta be. Cause I don't don't for you not to care. Cause it ain't no way you gonna say you don't care about nothing. Then when I look at these girls, they look like something totally different. Cause then I'm gonna come for your ass. Cause you're capping. You don't care. Then if you don't care, then all your exes should look like garbage pail kids. Like it shouldn't even matter because the inside is what matters. Correct? Yeah. He gonna prove that to me. Next time I see him, I'll go ahead and get your pictures ready of all your exes that you said you don't care about what they look like. Matter of fact, I saw one of them. I saw one of them. Let me see the rest. Cause she was fine. It didn't look like he just picked anything. But if you don't care about people be okay, Cap. Okay, let's go. Hey, Mr. Toss. Babyface said you should look good, come correct about getting your finances right, and have futuristic goals. Babyface, thank you, Babyface. Thank you, Babyface. I'm with that. Shoot. I'm with that. He said you should look good. Okay? Have your finances and have some goals. That's what I like. Okay? I like people who like that because that's what I bring. And if you're gonna be like, oh, none of that matters, then why you could get way less? Why come here? You could get way less. I need somebody who actually cares about it because I care. So if you don't care, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes sense to me. Stay in your lane. Get somebody who oh, she takes time. I see you, girl. Yeah. Just like I can tell when somebody takes. I see you. Okay. Yeah, I see it. I acknowledge it. Oh, somebody said my ex is a brick. A brick is the. My ex is a brick. My last relationship, he was aight. Physically, he was aight. It's just the personality. He was just fake. Trash. What's a brick? A brick like brick house, like she was a stallion brick, or a brick like is brick good or bad when talking about an ex? Not really sure there. Oh, okay. He said no, that isn't true. It's gender roles. You know damn well I care about education. No, you don't. No, you don't, eye seekers. No, you don't. You don't care about education. Oh, you talking about they have to at least have a GED or a high school diploma. Okay. But as far as being smart, because I mean that no, because okay, so let's talk about y'all preferences right now. I see because you off the table because I know you. Even though you trying to, like I said, he trying to cap a little bit. The next time he on live here, we're gonna have a conversation because I don't, I know him. Tell me some all this stuff. That's all right. That's all. I'm gonna tell y'all about these pictures too that I seen. But like I said, his last ex was not ugly. For him not to care, it's just interesting. The people be I say that I care, but now because I care, now he want to do the opposite. Be like, I mean, I don't care. Oh, you you can like someone not based off their looks. I know that. And again, everybody can't do that. I made a post about that, and people was like, "Hell no!" Just like, and then the crazy again, you're capping again, y'all. You know what? He's showing out tonight though, but that's okay. You want to do this on live, sir? It would have been better if you was in person, so I could really look in your eyes, because you is really doing something today. So he said you could be with somebody. Now, meanwhile, I think it said you could be with somebody that's not attractive, but he said he's never had sex with somebody he's not attracted to. But that's why I be saying, people be saying stuff that they didn't even experience. So how you, the messenger matters. So how you say, I'm not, you know what, I'm not finna turn this into a session with you. Cause maybe y'all can make sense. I'm gonna let y'all talk to Red Fox. Does he care or does he not? Cause anywho, uh most people can base not just on looks, okay? Because what else can they do for you? So I don't be saying, gee, they be bad and dumb as fuck. Yeah. No, my memory is. I know what. Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah, baby face. Most people don't. But then at the same time, like I said before, people will say don't base things on look, and them the same good women is get cheated on because they cheated with a baddie. That's the same women who got good men because they're not attracted to them. They gonna cheat on them with who they work with. Again, somebody told me a long time, not a long time ago, it was years ago though. I want to say it was years ago. It's like 7, 8 years ago. That what your preference is your preference. You're not finna tell somebody they shallow because they saying looks matter. You're just not. And again, if you saying you don't, then let me see y'all line up. If looks don't matter, and see if y'all still with them and why not. And then for the ones also who are together to get cheated on, which they could be bad or not, we both know that we do know that. Now some can hold the attention a little bit longer, and I will say, I'm not gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna stick to my truth, okay? I'm not going there with y'all because, like I said, don't nobody want to. Everybody want to be enabled, and everybody want to get good stuff, and everybody want to live in pretend world. But okay, the hopefully the ones who think like me, my silence, we here, cause child, oh, honestly, my chart is based on how people treat me well. Okay, baby face, I hear you, baby face, I hear you. So we gonna go with baby face and eye seekers today. We not even going to, we, because clearly I'm being shallow. Um, we just gonna make sure whoever we end up with, they ain't, we don't give a shit about what they look like on the outside or how they carry themselves, their walks and all that. None of that's important. Just as long as they treat you good, that outer shell does not matter at all. And that's because I'm gonna be nice today, and I don't want to tussle with none of y'all. But my mic had died. I don't know how much y'all heard of that. Oh, that's the first time I've ever. So it only got like, okay. But yeah, like I said, we're going with what majority say. We're not even gonna pay attention to Monique. We're gonna let Monique be in her shallow world and let her deal with her own things and get somebody else to shallow. But yeah, long as they treat you good now. F that other stuff, okay? Don't worry about how much money they make, their education, they walk, they smell, they smile. None of that matters. Long as they treat you good. All right, that's the message for today. For y'all. That ain't for me. I'm gonna tell you that now. But yeah. It's all good. I'm gonna pull up on it soon. Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let me see if y'all can hear me. Babyface said that's not what I'm saying. I'm sure I see because Red Fox gonna say the same thing. That's not what I was saying. I'm confused. Like I don't know. Babyface, explain what you're saying. Just your preference. Just tell me what your preference is because I'm being nice. I'm just listening to y'all. FH, does looks matter or anything on the outside, not even just looks. The way they carry themselves, the confidence, the way they smell, like things that everybody would consider shallow. Is that important to you at all? Because yeah, just let me know. Long as they treat you good, like this, long as they treat you good, right? Because physical, if you want somebody that's on your level physically or attracted to somebody, you want to be like lust after somebody like people lust after you. Is that being shallow? Is that a preference? Is that something you're supposed to overlook? Like, what if somebody treats you really, really good, but you like, you don't want to F them? Does it matter? Like, honestly, I love how a person looks. Babyface, I thought you, okay. Looks gonna play a part, but shouldn't be the deciding factor. But I have dated gorgeous women, and a lot of them are crazy. I mean, I've dated attractive men, and like I said, one is abusing his wife. So I've seen that. But of course, I don't want an attractive abuser. They definitely have to take care of themselves and be confident. But as far as him being the whole 6 foot and all that, I don't really care for that. Got you. Oh, Red Fox, Jay is agreeing with you. He said bad as shit and dumb as rocks. Not it exclude beautiful women, but sometimes looks are not always the main thing. Care for that. I'm saying that. I just said I agree with y'all. I just said that it's gonna be based on your personal preference. You just I'm just because my preference is gonna be different from y'all. That you know what I'm saying. That don't mean you're right. That don't mean I'm right. It's just that's your preference. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. That's just like I told you. Somebody told me I wasn't a type because if I ain't 200 pounds, 250 pounds, or nothing, they can't do nothing with me. What am I get mad for? I'm not gonna get mad. I'm like, oh, okay, you like them. Okay, you like the BBWs. I can't do nothing with that man. That's his preference. I'm not his type. I'm not gonna force myself and be like, well, I mean, you ain't never had a girl like me though. I mean, I could do this. No, I'm not here to convince you of that. If you said that ain't your okay, then we could be cool. Like that's my thing. Like, okay, if you're not, I would just feel comforted that we can't get 100% of nothing. I was telling Isaac is that there's no one. I'm not 100% of something. I might not, but whatever I don't do for that person, I'll be like, oh, okay, well, I can't really do that part. So I'm okay with you going elsewhere to look somewhere else. I'm just not going. I'm not your person. I'm not gonna force myself on nobody. That's all I'm saying. Like people have preferences, and that's fine. Some people don't like dark skin. I only do red. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna get mad. That's a preference. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna judge y'all. If y'all saying, hey, I can have a mud duck just as long as she treat me good. Good. I'm not that mud duck though. So I need to make sure I'm with somebody who be like, I want a woman to treat me well and she look good, and she carry herself and she smell. I take too much pride in that. So if you ain't what is you know what I'm saying? It's preferences for everybody. Now somebody be like, oh, it don't matter. Huh? What? Okay, well, I kind of like who I love it. And yeah, no, that's not gonna be the y'all though. But yeah, y'all can get somebody who a little bit more lower maintenance or just more on that. That's fine. That's all I'm saying. It's fine. You said we capping. No, you got some pictures to show. Cause and I'm gonna come back and tell them you definitely said look. You agree when you said looks don't matter just as long as they how they treat you. And I'm like, okay, well, all your previous should reflect that because mine's gonna show that looks matter. Oh, that was you, baby face. With the skillet, good. I'm supposed to be cutting up fruit right now. I'm supposed to be cutting up fruit. Just because something doesn't matter doesn't mean we don't appreciate it. And this is why men be confusing. And that's all I'm gonna say on that because I don't. But that statement does not mean they all are ugly. Okay, that's fine. Yes, the iron skillet is doing good. I have to cut up some strawberries. So I showed y'all my haul about my fruits and stuff. Watermelon. Let me show y'all the watermelon I got that was trash. Hold on. Oh, let me show y'all this watermelon that I got that was trash. Currently in North Carolina, that's where I'm at. It is not watermelon season, and I had it DoorDash, so I didn't get to see it. So this is what it looks like, y'all. And it's almost time to eat. So it's almost time to eat. Usually I was gonna do the cooking thing. Y'all tell me this as soon as this came. Me and my son was like, "Look at this. Look at that. Look how y'all see how pink that is. What the HE double hockey sticks? I'm a Southern girl and I know how to pick a watermelon, and I would have never picked this out. That's why I hate DoorDash and stuff. I'm gonna pull up to your face. Let me get my groceries in this cart, girl. So this ain't. I can't. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna make a smoothie. Okay. And I think I'm going live tomorrow too at 7. And we're gonna make a fruit smoothie. We're gonna make a fruit smoothie. It'll be my first time making it the correct way with like my almond milk. I got my ice. I got blueberries. I got raspberries. I got all those things. So we're gonna make a fruit smoothie. We're gonna. If y'all want to give me a good recipe, that'd be good. But I think I'm gonna find one. If y'all have one, give it. But yeah, we got that. Then I went and I was like, well, let me try something else. I gotta cut up some apples, y'all. Wait a minute. So then I said, I know them tomatoes ain't going, but these straw and then this shit was trash. But hold on now. Oh, wait a minute. What's in here? Now these look good. Where's the other strawberries? I had some. You guys, not strawberries. I don't see the other watermelon. Did they eat it? Yellow. Um, and I am cooking, but I don't know if y'all gonna be up here that long to do. Oh, here you go. Oh, hold on. And they had some seafood salad. It was very good. Okay. So then I was like, okay. I said, so that was all these strawberries, right? Y'all see that? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go pick them out, right? And this was $7. So I went to Lowe's. A little bit better, but I already knew it wasn't gonna be like. So this is a little bit better. Y'all see the color on that? See? Y'all see the color on that? That seemed like it would be better. Let me try another one so y'all can see I be trying. You know what I'm saying? I try. Hold on. Let me. Now that piece wasn't bad. Sensitivity on my back teeth. Gotta go to the dinner. My feelings are wore out. Ooh, I'm sorry. Eye seekers, you know you don't like to hear chewing, so where the seeds? Oh no 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 no, they here. They here. They here. You know we try not to do seedless. You saw the color? He's okay. I will say it's always best to get you a watermelon. I'm waiting for somebody uncle to be on the side of the road selling it out that pickup truck. For the ones who know, they know. All my fruit lovers, my healthy eaters. Um, Try back toothpaste. It helps with. Oh, try what? Pretty problem. Try book toothpaste. It helps with. What's that? Cause I'll go try it now. Yeah, that sensitivity is good. Cause they say filling's not even good. That's what I heard. So I held off on that. And oh, I gotta tell y'all the good news about the job. Last time I told y'all my story, right? I'm gonna tell y'all what I told the universe God out loud, and I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Okay, that's for Sunday. So I was like, I'm not because I had too much to cover today. So I was like, I'm not gonna share y'all my testimony yet. But just know God don't play about me. My spirit guides, ancestors. Universe said, what? My baby passed this test. Let's go ahead and give her what she asked for. And wait till I tell y'all what I asked for. And wait till y'all hear. But we gotta solidify things Friday. Wait till y'all see. Y'all it's gonna be more than what y'all expected, actually. Praise reports. Praise report. Okay, Boca toothpaste. Is that expensive? I'm gonna try it. Oh yes, Shayna. Y'all, I said the prayers of the righteous. Hey, thank you, God. Thank you. Okay, don't play about me. Y'all said that prayer on this day. We prayed together. We touched and agreed. Did we not? Wait till y'all see what we agreed on, Lord. Hey, God. Yes. Father said, yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, anyway, that was that. Now let me show you what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be my legs hurt, y'all. I've been doing a little yoga and y'all remember this was my haul and stuff. And I try to okay. So I got me some grannies. I like a little bit of a tart, apple, and sweet. So we like grannies. I know these trays are like a little bit more pricey, but see, these look good. We're gonna take it out of here. We gonna take it out of here. This was on special, so I was like, well, let me get this, which means it's probably gonna be a little dated soon. So I'm gonna eat it in the day. But them strawberries, that ain't look good. Look at them strawberries. Let's see that. Keep your fingers crossed, okay? Let's see. Now it was the right color, but sometimes they be. What y'all think? All right, I'm not gonna show my expression of what this tastes like. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let me show y'all. What y'all think? I got my poker face on. Okay, I tried the strawberry, cantaloupe. Mind you, I don't like cantaloupe. I eat it because it's good for me. This is the color of regular. It could be a little darker for me, but that pineapple busting. Them grapes. Hmm. Okay, so verdict: the pineapple is the truth. Cantaloupe is decent. Grapes are great. Strawberries are in between, I think. Yeah, no, they I. They not sweet. Now I don't want no tart ass strawberry, so that's a hit. That a miss, but I'm gonna eat it. My grandma said sometimes you eat things that aren't good, but they're good for you. Hmm. That back too. I'm gonna have to look into that toothpaste y'all was talking about. Cause woo, it's getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there. Okay. Hey, whatever you. What's that? I just because I ain't got no glasses on. Vinayak. Vinayak. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. What you do for a living? Property management normally. Um, your tree delivered. Oh, it's outside. I need to get me a fruit tray. Girl, they good. That chewing. Red Fox, everybody except for you is fine with it. Just put your earplugs in or mute me. Turn your volume down. FH, them muck be driving me crazy. Period. Come on, mukbang. Thank you, FH. Like, he's so weird. The thing, I'm not going to tell his business. Some things that make him cringe is just weird. It's just, but some things he do make me cringe. It's weird. Like, I don't, eating with your mouth closed, that don't bother me. Now, I don't want to see your food. Oh, hold on, y'all. I think I got a delivery. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, Lord. He didn't even know I was going live today. So the delivery came while I was on live. I think this happened before. This is how. Oh, look how it came. Ah, I got to show y'all what I already got. For Mother's Day, you asked what did I get? I got a bunch of bouquets of flowers. I got a plant. I just got another one. Okay. Y'all know I'm a plant girl. I hope this is not upside down. Y'all want to know what kind of plant? Thank you, bestie. Okay. Ah, she's so pretty. I don't want the box to. Hold on, y'all. Um, move my tray out of the way. I don't need dirt. I don't. Jesus have mercy. Y'all want to see? Delivery, delivery. I see this be. I tell you, like that best friend boy. Um. So what happened was I went out of town with my aunt, right? And my aunt, I'm trying to y'all. I'm just trying to get scissors so y'all can see me take it out the box. Live plant decor. So she had got a plant that she had to have. She was like, I just gotta have this plant. Da 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 da. Now I see because didn't know nothing about it, but he knows I'm trying to have a green thumb and I'm trying to grow different stuff. So, and he knows I like flowers and stuff. So he was like, "Oh, y'all got one coming for you." He was like, "I think it's called uh oh." Let's see if y'all know what it is. Let's see if y'all can identify the plant. Y'all ready? Oh, she got to be watered. They squished her up. I gotta make sure I water her. God damn! Well, what the hell? What? Oh, she ain't in the. Ooh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't, y'all. Oh, cause she not in no damn. She in. She ain't in no water, which I guess that makes sense because oh, we having a time. Sorry, y'all. I didn't. What's going on with it? Oh, I gotta have dirt. Wait a minute. Oh, y'all still look at me, really forgetting I'm on here. Okay. Y'all see, look what they did to her though. They damaged her a little bit. I'm trying to see if y'all guessing what the plan is. Ah! God almighty. I got dirt everywhere. Okay. This is kind of, this should have been a pickup. Cause in a box, I'm really gonna, is she leaning and stuff? Hold on now. So let's see if y'all knew what it was called. Oh yeah, she dry. She got that dry. We gotta moisturize her a little bit. Let me see. They already said it in the comments. You late. Customer service right now. BRB. Oh Lord. Go check the door. Happy Mother's Day, by the way. Same to you, FH. Yes, it's a money tree. They got her struggling. Yeah, they should. You got to tell them, Red Fox. You got to tell them that they did. They gave you a wilted one. I could bring her back to life, but they you need to get a free one. Y'all see how they did them? I mean, I can get her to grow, but that's beside the point. Speaking of getting to grow, I have a palm, and and yeah, they gave you a bad one. Either that or she. Ooh, yeah, she need a little love. She need a little love. But yeah, I got another plant. We gonna love on it and give us some more soil and all that stuff. I gotta get some more dirt though. I gotta wash my hands before I eat some more fruit. What it say? Child! She said she on that gangster lane. Yeah. Oh, he gonna have a word for them people. Like, what in the world? Yeah, she on that gangster lean for real. They did my girl wrong. She just look at her. They did her wrong. Look at her. Look at see. And what is she hanging on? Look at that. Look at they just threw her in there. Okay, let's see what they say. I told you I'm gonna bring you some. They already said she on the gangster lean. That the event was wrong. He said, "Oh, I'm hot." Oh, I know you hot. I know you are. Show them what you got. I'm in line now. Virtual chat. A beautiful gift, period. Thank you. Go show your babies. Oh, my other babies, they oh dang, the wind. The wind. Oh man. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'll show y'all the other ones in a minute because OMG. Ew! Okay, I gotta show y'all the other ones later because I definitely picked up the other one and it had one of those big bugs on it. And H to the no. Y'all know them big, Oh, oh, God. Oh, y'all know the bugs from. I'm finna listen. Oh, oh, I hate those things. Oh, oh. Now I'm be paranoid and my skin is crawling and stuff. Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. That was so gross. Y'all know them big ass water bugs. Oh, I have to do that in the morning. I can't. I'll show y'all that in the morning. I'm not gonna. I don't do those. I don't do those. The water bugs are awful, and we got and it's humid here in North Carolina, so we get them. Ew. Nigga, do the bottom feed watering. Do the bottom feed. Okay, I was trying to figure out how I was gonna ship. I take care. I'm gonna try. What you do? What happened? She's still sprouting. Yes, I picked up the next one to bring it and bringing it. Da da da. Put it on the table, going to get another one, and I went to go reach for the other one, and went back and looked, and I had bought it in the house, and I saw the little bug just. Oh no! So it's back out. Oh no! No! It's back outside. Ugh. Ugh. And then I think my son said, see, that's why, and I have a bad habit of leaving the door open, but I don't have like, y'all see, I don't know if y'all seen it, but I have like a bad habit of open because I like nature in the outside. So I'll leave my deck door open and I do not have a screen, which they do have the screens that you can put up there. I'm going to get one because my son said there's another water bug in there. Now we don't have, the water bugs don't come in here easy. Like I had an apartment because in the South, we are on the coast. So it's always humid. Depending on what region, there's bugs is common. So there was, and now I feel like stuff is just crawling everywhere. So he said there was one in the bathroom and he just let it roll around or whatever. Like, bro, why didn't you get like what? And it's because I leave the door open and it's we had a heavy rain. Usually on the third floor, it'd be outside. You could see them like rolling around outside, scurried. But I ain't seen them yet. But that humidity, it's a no. It's a no. Ooh. Okay. Anywho. All right. Well. Oh. Yeah. Now every piece of hair. I'm so sorry. Like it's just it's not a good. It's just not a good thing. Use my shoe all of them outside. You got more gifts in the mailbox. Yeah, I'm not going to the mailbox right now, but I will check the mailbox. I am going, and I will show y'all the rest of my plants. They'll probably be repotted and everything. I'll show y'all all that Sunday. But yeah, very eventful week. Very good live. And y'all know I will be going live. I go live. 7 is my time. So it doesn't matter what day of the week. 7 will always be my time. I go live unless it's something that's very pressing, and I have to do it like right then, right there. Like got then yeah, but other than that, 7 is always my time. And for Thursday, that was pretty good. We'll be going live 7 p.m. Eastern on Sunday as well. This is like really bothering me because now, like, you see what I'm saying? That mental shit is just something else, ain't it? I'm itchy. Like I'm gonna have to take a shower or a bath or something. Um, I am going to eat. I'm going to cut up these apples. I was going to do it on live, but I'm not going to do that because I got to clean off the table now. I got to wash my hands. I got to put up the plant. I got to put up the all of these things. All right, but I will be going live again at 7 p.m. on Sunday. 7 p.m. Sunday, every Sunday Easter. For y'all who stay and engage, I love y'all for that. Okay? Thank y'all for that. Hit the like, hit the like. I'm gonna title this afterwards and see what the views hit on. But yeah. And then also I'm gonna try this on Sunday, y'all. I'm gonna go horizontal one more time, but I don't think that's gonna hit like that. Y'all better come Sunday. And Sunday I'm gonna tell y'all all the good news, okay? The goodness. We're gonna talk about a little bit about spirituality. Y'all like that, and astrology and universe and God and manifestations. We on our hoodoo. On our witch shit. Like warlock. Like we're gonna just talk about all these good things. Just to encourage people and to let y'all know that what I'm doing is working. And of course I don't want to do this by myself. I want y'all to join. And I think that me living this life and showing y'all that you could be cool as hell and be in the spirituality. You don't have to be all religious. And for the people who are religious, that's cool. But it's more important to me to be more in touch with spirit than it is to be in church. There's plenty of people that go to church and they got bad spirits. Okay. Born and raised in the church. Okay. So we're gonna talk about that on Sunday. I might also talk about religion just a little bit. We're gonna touch on it because I've been doing some research, and I do have a book called the Book of Enoch that I do have to go get. I've been wanting that book for forever, and I had one of my homies show me a picture of the book that I actually need. It's two versions because I wanted like let me see different versions of this Bible. You know, I like to be well versed. I like to be knowledgeable. Okay. I'm not a person who's gonna believe that whatever I believe is the it be all and shun everything else. Let me see what's going on. Let me read the first Bible. Let me read the Ethiopian Bible. Let me read, I'm the person that's gonna study all these things. So yeah, I look forward to doing that. But yeah, I will be going live. I think we also will be cooking on Sunday. So yes, Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, we will be cooking. I think we have what's on the menu? I think turkey burgers, maybe. We might be doing turkey burger Sunday or what's that? Turkey burgers or I forgot what it is, but yeah, we'll be cooking Sunday, and I'm in good spirits, so more than likely more Virgo shit will be dropping. So we had to put the merch on and all that good stuff, so we will have a couple of Virgos, and we're preparing because happy pre-Virgo season. All right, we know it ain't all way our turn yet, but we know who runs the zodiac. Virgos, it's almost our turn. All right, so anyway, I want all of y'all. Nice to see you live. Let me say about it, everybody. Yeah. Let me say. Nice to see y'all live too. Hold it down. Stop scratching. Okay, I'll be here. Have a good night, sis. You too, FH. I'm gonna check that out here. Blah blah blah. I'm gonna check that out for here. Pretty problem. Good looks. Oh. Oh, good look. Okay. Well, he must have said something else. The toothpaste, yeah. Yes, cook, please. I will, baby face. We're gonna do it healthy. Okay. I am gonna make a breakfast quiche as well. I like spinach, egg type of thing. Quiche. We're gonna make that. That's simple and super, super good. I'm not big on Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a shower. I'm not big on eggs, but I eat eggs because of the protein. And let them know, Virgo gang, pretty problems. We out here. Ow, that's fabulous as we want to be. And Red Fox is coughing. Leo. Y'all here before us. I do like y'all Leos, but we know who the goats are. Okay, do I need to put my shirt on, Virgo? So we run this. Anyway, thank y'all for participating. See y'all Sunday at 7 p.m. We talking and we cooking and we gonna have a good time. I'm gonna go take a shower. Okay? Bye y'all. Thank y'all. I love